c'est belle petite visite comme ça. C'est pas son frère, non? C'est Jean Fella. C'est pendant que t'as passé, moi t'en délai. En moi, yon s'ami que t'as battu la vie. Laisse-moi prendre trembler.
Hey guys,
En public, ça arrive.
what's up? Comment vous êtes à l'église?
Personne pas de cap à boucher. Mademoiselle t'a pécrié.
Bless you guys.
Life. Welcome, Evans.
Welcome everybody.
Hey, Mimi.
Lord.
You know what? It's like everybody done heard your side of your story. I was dead wrong. Now it's time for me to tell mine. But you ain't completely dead right. Deep down, you really know what it is. Global. Now I ain't perfect, cause now you been unearthed is. And I ain't saying that I'm right or don't deserve this. But now I see the real you and how you really feel. I even went to jail, but never ever did I squeal. I took it like a G. I charged it to the game. But
Thank
yet
you.
remain only hoping that I see a change. Yeah, for a week or so, but now we back at it. What did I do wrong? Why you just can't be happy? I only snack cause I really gave a damn about you. Wouldn't wanna go a day on this earth without you. But that's a chapter in the past, it's time to move on. I'ma do me, you do you, we both grown. I gave you everything I could, even when I couldn't. Even helped you with your bills when you said I should. You live and you learn, I cried when I wrote this. Now it's time to get my life back.
Mémorise arrive mes pieds. Monsieur pas même résidé. Lui mettre la ville en difficulté. Gougné à la prière, la brûler, brûler bon Dieu.
Hey guys, there's something special tonight. You guys looks like y'all going to a gala looking sharp. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's something special tonight? Is there something special tonight?
Yeah, because you're gonna be with the people.
Yeah.
It's always
There's something special tonight.
because you're gonna be with you guys. You're gonna discuss some interesting topics. So it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome. Thank you.
Parfois qu'on gagne mon amour, ou pas même qu'on
Thank you.
c'est l'Elvire d'Oli aller.
We appreciate it, guys.
Ou fin parti, toute la raison.
That was Fred's idea.
Tout tomber, déparler.
It ain't gonna happen.
Là on remet un
It ain't gonna happen.
faut pas maltraiter.
Thank you. I have sandals. You should I be able to buy me.
Comment t'as senti? Yon n'est qu'à
I have sandals on right now, to be honest with
Face à un studio.
you. We had to be in New York tonight, just for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Idris, welcome. Natasha, welcome.
Yeah, you know.
Hello, Queen. How are you?
Hey, Queen.
Miss Idris.
Share the life for us, guys. Share the life for us. Thank you for everybody that's already shared. I see that we have 16 shares.
Share the life for us, guys.
And invite your friends. And
Thank
guys,
you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody who joined us tonight. And tonight is a special night. Of course, we. Hey, Fia. So, yes, guys, thank you for all the compliments. And big shout out to Nate.
Man, big shout out.
We put a lot of effort into this, as you can see. We like to. This show is for you guys, and we try our best every day to bring something different, to bring something new. And of course, as you can see, we are halfway done. We still haven't finished yet, so we are still working. But tonight we just. I can call it a try.
We give it a try. That's why we had to actually go in our closet and dress up for this because we had to.
Sheila.
We spent the whole day. We spent the whole day like working on the studio.
And we are working. When I say we are working, we are working.
As soon as you guys, we will give you guys a whole back.
We will give you everything that you need, guys. So pretty much now we are halfway. You might say it's nice. Yes, it's nice, and I'm telling you, it's nice. But we are halfway. We are not done yet. There's so many other things that we should install, but we don't have them yet.
Thank you.
Soon, guys.
Thank you.
We're gonna. So, guys, we have a nice topic for you tonight. And Nick, good evening. How you doing?
What's up, everybody, man? Welcome to the show once again. Like Fred said. We want to thanks for all the love, guys. We wanted to give out. We decided that after so many effort, Fred actually convinced me to make the show like really official. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always been like one thing we just do it for fun, but Fred wanted me to make it official. So we decided, you know what? It's gonna be official. We starting. This is the whole studio we're building. Thanks for the heart. Thanks for the heart. This is a studio we're building. You can see the backdrop. You can see the decoration in the back. We'll have some people come in and decorate the whole thing. Trey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
So this is just the beginning. We are halfway, but
thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. But this is our first show. I will not be dressing up all the time. Just so you guys know up front. Just so you know, man. I will not be in my closet. Hey, thank you, Candace. I will not be in my closet dressing up for the show. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. But once in a while, I'll definitely.
You can pull something. Nobody got it.
We have enough in the closet. But, I still want to make sure that you guys know that I'm not going to be doing this every day for this show. Anyways, anyway, guys, like I said, I wasn't even gonna dress up until this dude come knocking on my door. It was like, yo. And I was like, okay, I got it. Man.
Get ready.
Go in my closet and get ready. So, once again, guys.
Thank you. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. And again, guys, I'm going to tell you again. We are doing everything for you, and all the effort that we've been putting into this, it's all for you.
We got so many people hitting us about the show. Like
we have so many people.
People really love the idea.
People really love the idea, man.
So we figure out why not make it official, man. Thank you.
When we don't come on the show, thank you. When we don't come on the show, people have been inboxing us. People have been calling us. Hey, Nate, what happened to the show? Fred, what happened to the show?
Although I can't do it every day.
Yeah, but
we just can't do it every day. Stan, what's going on?
But we tried. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the love, guys. It's all for you. That's your show. Hi, Liz. So what I want them to know, Nate, it's their show. We started from the little podcast.
Yeah, we started with a podcast.
So we know people that started with us. We have, of course, Sheila.
Everyone that started with us.
We have Liz. We have everybody here pretty much. And I'm so glad to see everybody still here with us.
We got some new people, man.
And we have some new people. So we're trying our best, guys, to give you the best that we can. But what I want you to do is to stick with us and share the life for us and help us grow, because we wouldn't be what we are today without you. And in the very beginning of the show, we promised them we're going to give you something different, something new in the community. But we are working towards our progress. Hopefully by next month, you'll see a whole different things.
I'm sorry. Hi.
Guys.
Sorry, guys. If we didn't say hi, because we invited people.
We're inviting people, and that's why if you don't say hi,
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be great schedule. We'll think about it. Definitely.
Thank you. Jay, Julie, thank you, guys, thank you.
But if we don't, if we didn't catch you, it's because we actually trying to say hi to everybody.
Yeah, we're trying to say hi to everybody.
We're trying to invite everybody.
Invite
so
everybody
that's
to
what
the
it
show.
is.
This is very informative.
Thank you, Stan. One day, man, I'm gonna invite you soon, man. When
Yeah,
we're done
man,
with
we're
the
gonna
studio,
start taking guests.
yeah. Once we're done with the studio, we'll
thank
definitely we'll invite you to come in, man. We'll make sure that we'll have we'll
Make
have
sure
guests.
we have everybody on the show. We have guests on the show. But like I said, guys,
Woodsy.
Woodsy, man. So like I said,
We're in New York right now, Woodsy. We had to be in New York. Check us out. We're in New York
we come
right
to
now.
you, man. So
Yes.
Nick, guys,
Someone
give this guy some heart, guys, because it's all him.
Nah. Let me tell y'all, man. Monsieur Pimal, Monsieur Pimal confirm, man.
Thank you, man.
I went to the store. You know what I was thinking when we went to the store today? These people was looking at us like we was a couple or something.
Yeah.
Cause this dude talking like, yo, we gotta do this. Monsieur Pimal confirm, man. I was like, yo,
I'm looking for perfection, bro.
I'm like, yo, man, can we just get this over it? Cause I'm one of those people that can go shopping and get what I need and leave. But this guy right here, hey sweetheart.
I'm looking for perfection, man.
Ducey, welcome.
If what I want, it's not. If I see something,
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. If I see something, I feel like, man, we can do better. Let's just fire. First of all, there's something we don't care about. It's just like when it comes to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, so many hearts tonight.
Many hearts
Maybe
tonight,
we should
man.
dress up every night, man. 'Cause
Yo,
these
I'm
people
telling
love
you,
it.
man.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Nah.
Maybe every Sunday. We can pull that every Sunday right now.
Yeah, every Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like we're going to church. So it's
We go to
not,
church.
I got enough suit inside to actually put something on every Sunday.
Thank you, Natasha. Thank you.
Vanessa, welcome.
Vanessa, thank you guys for all the shares. But anyway, let's get to the topic. Nate,
Before we get to the topic, shout out to our sponsors.
of course. Hey guys, if you see everything that's been happening here, it's because of our sponsors, and I want you guys to support them and check them out. Like if you've been to a car accident, we have Dr. Gary, and they have 3 locations in Orlando area. They have one in Kissimmee. They have one in
King
IRC,
welcome.
and they also have one
Kirkman.
on Kirkman. So, and we have SA Liquidations. That's one of our first sponsors.
Zo Fresh, welcome.
And Zo Fresh, welcome. And SA Liquidation guys, these guys been working with us, and they're
So
doing
many hearts.
So far, they're doing great.
We're about to give the news. Welcome to the news, guys.
And we have, of course,
the VIP experience.
VIP.
Thank you. VIP experience, Haiti Dream Weekend, December 14th to the 18th. We'll be in Haiti, man. You should definitely come to Haiti with us. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great weekend. Definitely. If you've never been to Haiti, this is your time to come. Don't forget to share the light for us. Show us love. We're about to show you love. So once again, guys, the topic tonight is Fred. The topic tonight is what are some of the things that will make you walk out of a relationship, Fred? So I'm asking you again. What are some of the things that will make you walk out of a relationship?
There are 2 things. When I'm in a relationship, first I want the person to be honest with me. Like I don't care whatever you do, but at least I'm expecting you to come to me and tell me exactly what you did. Like it's not even about cheating or it's about anything that you do. You understand?
Okay.
And something that that's very important to me in a relationship when I'm with a woman, knowing that that woman got my back.
Okay.
So once a woman, I feel like you don't get my back, I just feel like you're using me, and that's one of the things that would definitely make me walk out of a relationship.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That's definitely something that would make me walk out of a relationship if I see the person don't get my back.
Don't have your back, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Respect, okay.
Lack of respect. So for me, I believe in a relationship, respect is everything, because when the person don't have respect for you, this is when the person gonna start cheating, the person gonna start lying, this person gonna start like supporting negativity, like like.
Hi Michelle. Yes.
Hi baby, how you doing, Tiff?
Yes.
Nick, what are the things that would make you walk out of a relationship?
There's a few things that'll make me walk out of a relationship.
Man, we are getting so many hearts today, man.
I know we should dress up every day.
Yo, we are getting so many hearts today.
Bless you.
Thank you for all the hearts, guys. Thank you for all the hearts. Nate, what are the things that will make you walk out of a relationship?
There's a few things that'll make me walk out of a relationship.
Hey, Sheila.
To me, one of the key thing is lack of support.
Yeah.
If there's no support, then you know what I'm saying. Then I work out. Someone that don't you know, abusing my children will make me work out a relationship.
Ava said invite her to the show, man.
Definitely will invite you to the show, Ava.
So that's something that would make
and
you
someone
work
that's verbally abusive. I don't think a female can, you know.
Yo, when you say verbally abusive, man, you know
abusive.
Something like a lot of women sometimes don't understand. They're looking at like when men like, you know, act physically, you know, and they say do that's abuse.
Thank you.
But they are cursing at the guy all the time, and they expect the guy to just not considering that as abuse. They're just considering it like a type of.
I mean, to me, verbally abuse is physically abuse is
No,
can be dangerous. But
verbal abuse is
verbal
worse
abuse-
than physical abuse.
Some people have like a nasty mouth, bro.
Yo.
I know some women that has like a nasty mouth, like very nasty mouth. You want to kill yourself.
Yo, I'm for real.
So
Like-
verbally abuse, someone that's verbally abusive, lack of respect, someone that don't respect the relationship itself, then I wouldn't stay in that relationship.
What are the things that can make you consider somebody don't respect your relationship?
What are some of the things?
Yeah. That you see, like, if the person did, or if the person does, you just automatically say that's a no.
There's a lot of things that if a person do, it will be a no.
Look, what's up? Yeah. Never cap. Who's the boss? Yeah.
That's a good question, but it all depends. You know what I'm saying? If the person zamitais, they will go packet zami, you know, she say, I don't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespecting the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anytime you bring other people into the relationship, that's disrespecting the relationship. Anytime you involving other friends in the relationship, that's disrespecting the relationship. Then most of the time I won't stay. If you just come on, this time, man. There's so many things, man. Lack of trust. Lack of trust in the relationship. Someone that's constantly bickering and about different things, and I wouldn't stay in that relationship.
Have you ever worked out of a relationship?
Have you ever worked out a relationship?
Yeah. Or somebody worked out on you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have you ever
have I ever worked out of it? No, I've never worked out of a relationship. You know what? Yeah, I've worked out of one relationship.
And you just say, okay, it's over, it's done.
Yes.
Was it one of those reasons that think you worked out of a relationship?
It was lack of
Support?
lack of support.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of times that when you don't get the support that you need in your relationship, some people don't think that emotionally cheating is as dangerous as physical cheating.
Okay.
You understand? Because I was emotionally cheating on my relationship because I was looking for the support somewhere else. You know
But
what I'm
did you
saying? So-
physically...
No, it wasn't physically cheating, but I was willing to go talk to anybody that was listening, that wanted to listen to me. You understand? So emotionally cheating is can be as dangerous as physical cheating. So for me, my part was it was more like I needed that woman to be my backbone. I needed that woman to understand that my dream, although she may not see the dream the way I saw them because they were my dreams. You understand? Right. But I still needed to know. You can still disagree with me, but I still need to know that you had my back. And it was easier for me to just walk away because I was literally emotionally cheating all over the place because I needed people to listen to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
But how she took it though? Sometimes you walk out of a relationship, you think you're doing the right thing, but the person is 10 times more happy than you.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It works out. It works out.
But
for the best.
how did she take it though? How did she took it?
I think she was ready to walk out in the relationship more than I do. So
that's what I'm trying to say.
I think she was ready to walk out in the relationship more than I did. So she
sometimes you think like you try to break up with somebody, but the person has been taking for the longest to break up with you.
She took it well.
Hey, she won. That's a good thing. Guys, of course, that the show has. Aaron, thank you for joining the show, man. Thank you. It's always a pleasure to have you here, man. And guys, the format of the show don't change. It doesn't change at all. So you guys can call and tell us about your experience and tell us what you think, and of course, what are the things that would make you walk out of a relationship.
Yes.
The number is still the same: 407-692-3280. 407-692-3280. So let me see who's gonna be the first caller.
It was funny because the topic was supposed to be domestic violence tonight.
Yeah,
we were supposed to talk about domestic violence tonight. We were supposed to discuss domestic violence tonight, but we figure out we'll broaden the topic to be able to have more people talk about, so we can interview.
Because last time we had the domestic violence topic, so many people were crying, so many people were so emotional.
We wanted to broaden. Welcome, Papa. We broaden the topic so we can have it. But definitely part of the conversation will be about domestic violence and what are some of the signs, and you know what I'm saying, and you know when it's time to let go and move on, and why some people can't let go and when it comes to domestic abuse. But definitely that's what the show, because I guess because we look good, you know what I'm saying. So
man, Julie, focus on this show and call.
But yes, what are some of the reasons that will make you walk out of a relationship?
Thank you.
What are some of the reasons that will make you walk out of a relationship? And tell us. You can call us and tell us what some other reason that will make you walk out of a relationship.
If the person is like stingy. Cheap, yeah. Like, what I mean by cheap, it's not like I don't care you don't give me, but don't expect.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't need anything from women. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. But at the same time, don't act like I'm stupid.
Thank you,
and you're using me. Like the moment I feel like a woman is using me, and pretty much that's a complete tune off for me.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
Man.
Man.
Like I said, I'm the same way too, man. Like,
thank you, Alex.
I have no problem, you know, if I'm dating a woman to do things, whatever. I like if I'm with you, then I'm gonna, you know, spend time and whatever with you. But the minute I feel like, you know, you being cheapo about certain things, and I just walk my way. So.
No, I'm not stingy at all. I am not stingy.
Monsieur stingy dans l'autre façon.
I am not stingy, but at the same time, man, like you know, when a woman make it, like is using you, man, you don't steal today, man. I don't understand how some guys or some women, you know, allow somebody to use them.
Because some people
like you would spend like $200 in.
Welcome,
man.
Hopefully you feel better, brother.
I hope you feel better, man. Yeah, you would spend $200 in a woman, or like, well, I'm talking like, of course, I'm a man. But the woman would not spend $10 on me.
Well, it depends on the woman too.
I know, but I say some. I say some, and those are the women that I would definitely break up with them for that. Like if I say that you're a user and you make me feel like I'm stupid, I'm dumb, and that's something that would definitely make me work out. What about you, Nick? What are some of the things?
She's the Asian man. I 43 wives.
Buy Fred on pass and look. Who?
No, they give you a pass because you look delicious tonight. That's what she said. You look delicious tonight.
I'll take the compliment.
Yeah. That's Fred looking sharp. To T-Bob, welcome.
T-Bob, welcome. I'll take that compliment.
That's what's up, man. I've yet to be able to come see you, man, but I definitely will come. We'll see you soon. So I'm glad you feel better, brother. I know you had a near death experience. So thank you, Sandudu.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
guys. Why everybody scared to call tonight, man?
Now the show just started. We haven't really into the show yet. I think people just admire the fact that we did the whole setup.
We surprised them or something.
We surprised them a little bit. So people just enjoying the
Fred looking casket shop. Thank you very much.
So people just admire the setup more than the topic tonight. That's what happened. so right now, so we just gonna we just gonna sit there and not say anything. Just watch. People can just watch the show.
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
Eva says she's nervous. Looking nice tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is, man. I think more people just just like trying to figure out what's going on. Like, yo, why they looking sharp? Why they dressing up? Yo, good evening.
Hey, good evening. Julia.
Veve, welcome.
Welcome. welcome. That session should have been like a meet and greet.
Comment qu'après là.
Okay.
Color your life.
Let me see. Because guys, by the way, we might get some little technical difficulties because we are testing all of our system. Okay, so caller, you live?
I am live.
Yes, we are testing all of our systems. So good evening.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing? This is
know.
my first time watching you guys.
Oh, welcome.
First time?
First time.
To the family.
We appreciate you. Welcome to the family. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was just interested in the topic since it's domestic violence.
Yes.
But pretty much, what would make me? What was the question? What would make you?
What are some of the things that make
a relationship?
Yeah.
From my experience, I would say my breaking point. Because to be honest, as a woman, like we dealt with a lot of things like cheating, and different things. But sometimes we depend on a man, especially when they get it from your placebo and everything like that. And sometimes we rely on men, but we let them do a lot of different things on us, like cheat, go out, do different things, and we dealt with it. But when it gets to that breaking point, you're like, you know what? This is too much. I would rather deal with whatever I'm going to deal with on my own.
Okay. So why would some of the reason that will make you pretty much your breaking point? What would be some of the reasons that will make you walk out of a relationship besides cheating?
Because the reason why I can't say like things like cheating, things like disrespect, because I done been disrespect. Like I done been in a relationship where I've been in a relationship for 7 years. I done been cheated on. I done been beat. I done been pretty much everything you can name, disrespected on social media, like in public.
Share your life first, brother.
So it's kind of like I can't. It's kind of I'm contradicting myself to say.
But were you able to walk out that relationship itself?
Yeah, I walked out the relationship. I'm married now, but I walked out that relationship at a breaking point. Like I had enough.
Okay.
Every woman has that. I had enough situation,
Okay.
Because it's kind of like saying, I'm going to walk out if you cheat on me, and then he do, and you're still there.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. All right. We appreciate your call, though. Thank you for calling, and welcome to the show.
Thank you for calling, and welcome to the show. We are a family here, by the way. So
welcome to the show. Thank you.
All right, guys. You have a nice night.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Karen, welcome.
All right, guys. Like I said, we are trying all of our systems. So if you can hear the caller, guys, please let us know. If you can hear her very clearly, let us know because we are checking all of our system. That's a trial, like I said.
Today is a trial.
Today's a trial. So I can relate.
She can relate with the caller. Okay.
Yeah, guys, the number again is 407-692 3280 407-692.
Lua, next time you're in Florida, man, we gotta invite you to the show, man.
No, Lua, you gotta come to the show, man.
So we gotta come to the studio and enjoy the show, man. And
be with us, man.
Anyways, what else? What other reason you would cheat? Or you walked out of a relationship, man?
Man, you just said something. You said, what of the reason do you cheat? First of all, I don't cheat. All right. So now back to the topic.
Monsieur pas cheat.
Pourquoi j'aime cheat?
Monsieur pas cheat.
Because I'm cheat. I told you that. Only time I attempted cheating, it was a long time ago when I was 17. But after that never happened to me. Thank God, I'm blessed. I only had 2 girlfriends in my entire life, and I only had 2 girlfriends. So thank you, Lewa. Thank you. So
would you walk out if the sex is bad?
If I walked out if the sex is bad? Would you walk
out if the sex is bad?
If the sex is bad, of course I walked out. Like I said, there's an age you cannot teach somebody how to have sex.
Okay.
So if the person is 32, you don't know how to have sex, I would definitely walk out of that relationship too. That's one of the things that would make me walk out of a relationship with the quickness.
You just walked out.
Yeah, walked out.
Thank you.
If the person is not good and bad, I don't have the patience to teach somebody how to have sex. If you didn't learn those things in your early 20s, too bad.
What if she person was a virgin?
How the hell are you a virgin? What do you mean?
There's a lot of virgin out there.
How old? First of all,
There's
let
a
me
lot.
tell you.
Mhm.
Let me clarify something here, guys. I'm 32. I'm telling my age. That's my real age. I'm 32. Meaning, I am not gonna go date no 21-year-old. Okay? And straight up.
What if she's 21 and she's 25 and she's...
If she's
virgin?
25, she's virgin. I wouldn't listen. I'm not gonna commit any crime though. For me, I believe if a woman is virgin at this age and you go and
Thank you, Ash.
and you go and play with her,
Welcome, Andre.
it's like you're committing a crime. So if the woman is 25, she's a virgin, I would not be the one. I would not be the one to be the first one. You know, I would not be the one.
I can tell you one thing. I'll
be
make
the
me
first
walk out of
initiating sex with
relationship
her.
is bad hygiene. I walked out.
Oh, bad hygiene, no.
I
man.
walked out of
I'll call
relationship.
No, I won't walk out. Actually, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna call 911.
No, definitely.
No, I'll call 911 on you. No, if you have bad hygiene, I'll call 911 on you so they can help you out. No.
See, everybody coming in. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Fred.
And once again, guys, the show is about, it's
Who
all
said
about
I?
interaction.
No, I'm not 38. Hell no, I'm not 38.
the
Maybe
show's-
I
the
need
show-
to get some.
The show's about interacting and answer questions. We're trying to bring a different topic that we can talk about different
Thank you,
situations
Andrew.
going on. One of the main topics we really wanted to hit tonight was domestic violence, but we wanted to broaden the topic and ask different people, hey, what would make you walk out of a relationship? Tonight's show is very interactive, so therefore,
We need
I
you to
can't
call,
give
guys.
I can't give all the reason that hi Sarah, all the reason that'll make me walk out of a relationship. We need you guys to interact. That's what it is for tonight.
I want you guys to
definitely,
call.
You guys got to call and say, hey, here's some of the reason why I walked out of a relationship, and here's the reason why I would not walk out of a relationship. So that's really why it is tonight.
It's between you and us.
So it's between you and us, and that's why we wanted to interact. We dressed up just for you, by the way.
Because they're shy. I don't know why, man.
It's okay.
You know?
It's okay. They should.
Normally, like, I don't know why people don't call. Like, normally, man, we would get like,
No, it's okay. Listen up.
oh, man, you see the song? It sounds so great.
Yeah.
Someone
Someone with no goal, I'm out.
If someone has no goal.
Yes.
Yeah, if someone has no goal. Actually, I wouldn't even talk to that person if she has no goal. If someone has no goal, nah.
Evans fine cat. Evans fine cat.
Everyone's just cheap, man.
But let me ask you a question, though.
Listen.
What is it?
No,
You
you
don't
good.
put the number.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Nate?
Would you stay in a relationship? The question is, would you stay in a relationship
If what?
if your woman did something
Like
and it
what?
made it to it? Like she
Like
made
what?
a mistake.
What
If
mistake?
If
What mistake?
she went out, had a drunk night and actually,
So that's a mistake? Oh,
slept
okay.
with someone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mimi. Listen to what Nate said, okay? If someone made a mistake,
If someone had a drinking night,
had a drink,
okay,
she
what
got drunk.
about she made out with a female? Would you walk that?
Yo, listen to this.
No, answer the question.
First of all, you don't get drunk by mistake.
Okay,
That's
no,
one.
No. If she got drunk and she made out with a female.
Regardless, people tend to believe like if a woman has sex with a woman, it's not cheating, but
I
with a
agree.
man, it's a cheating. I don't agree. So, first of all, cheating is not.
What I'm saying, if a woman cheat with another, if your woman cheat with another, if your woman slept with another woman, would you
That's
stay in a
cheating.
relationship?
Of course, I would consider it just like a man cheating. So why would I be playing double standard? Cheating is cheating. You cheat with a woman, you cheat with a cat, you cheat with a dog, you cheat with a goat, you cheat with a man, you cheat. As long as you allow some of the men's penis to penetrate your vagina, you cheat.
No, I'm saying with a female, you
I don't care. Yo, let me tell you something. I keep telling you, I told you that before. Sometimes, man, the female has bigger dildo than a man, than a man's size. So, what difference does it make? If the woman has a dildo at home that's 10 inches and you 5, therefore, the woman that has a dildo twice double your main part. So, what difference does it make to cheat with a woman and saying, oh, no, she just cheated with a woman and she didn't cheat with a man, therefore, she got a free pass. No, you cheat, you cheat. If you cheat with a man, you cheat. You cheat with a woman, you cheat. You cheat with a dog, you cheat. I don't care. As long as you go outside of my relationship to do something, you cheat. I would leave. What about you? Would you stay?
If she slept with a female, yeah, I'll stay.
You would stay?
If she
Why?
come and tell me about it,
Why?
huh?
Why?
I just don't see the big deal.
So it's okay for a woman to sleep with another woman.
As long that I'm aware of it.
It's okay. Okay. What difference does it make for her to sleep with another man?
What do you mean? That's another dude.
Regardless, do you know the same thing that can happen? The only thing that won't happen is pregnant. She can't get pregnant by another woman, but she still can catch STDs. She still can, there are a lot of things that can happen by sleeping with another woman. So if you say, if she slept with a man, I would stay, but it doesn't make any sense to me.
It does. Well, it doesn't have to make any sense to you. That's my perceptions and how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say cheating is not cheating regardless. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is if she cheat with a woman and she come tell me about it, I won't leave her. That's it.
No, you cheat with a woman, you come tell me, baby, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. If you cheat with a man, you come tell me, baby, rest in peace.
Because I feel like
there's no free pass, man.
I mean, the question: Would you allow your partner to have a free pass in a relationship?
What do you mean
If she wanted to sleep with a, would you allow your partner to have a free pass in a relationship?
What do you mean free pass?
A free pass if she wants to sleep with a girl, right? And would you allow her to have a free pass in a relationship? She'll give you a free pass also.
No, I'm good. No free pass. No. No free pass. No free pass. Like I said, man. First of all, there's no protection for women having sex with another woman. Like with a guy, maybe she can use condom, but I don't think there's a type of condom for women. I don't know. Maybe I'm not aware of it. You get what I'm saying? So she still can bring STD at home.
I mean that part. Yeah, I understand that part.
You understand? So there's no free pass. Pretty much giving a woman a free pass is pretty much putting my life in danger. So just that free pass can give me a free pass to hell too. A free pass to the cemetery.
Okay. So if your girl asks you, she would be willing to give you a free pass?
No, thank you, baby. Don't give me any free pass. First of all, if a woman is sending me out, I'm already like that kind of suspicious. Maybe she's trying to, she trying to play even. I mean, break even.
It's because of she's doing something. That's why she gave you.
Yeah, maybe she's doing something and then she just wanna break even. And then she said, "Okay, babe, you can sleep with that person, but I'm not gonna trust her and then go sleep with that person. Hell no, I will not do that." What about you?
What happened?
Would you give your woman a free pass?
To sleep with a female? Yeah.
What? Fred needs some Hennessy. No, I don't drink Hennessy. I don't drink alcohol. As you've seen, I'm not promoting any water on my show, but I'm drinking water.
That's why we drinking this water. I'm actually drinking I'm already drinking 2 bottles. I'm on the 3rd bottle.
Next time, man, don't show the label because these people don't pay us. When they pay us, this is when we can.
Anyway, guys, man, let's get back to the show because tonight really is not really. Tonight is a test. So if you come to the show for the first time, we're not. Tonight is really. We're just having a
regular conversation.
We're trying to test the show. We're trying to show you guys the backdrop, the background of our show. We're in New York right now, so that's what it is.
That's a first-time caller. Caller, you are live. Good evening.
I'm not a first-time caller, Fred.
Hello. You're a first-time caller, right?
No.
You're not?
No, I called you on this show many times before.
Oh, yes. I got you. Yes.
Hi, Nate. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, I just wanted to give my opinion. For me, disloyalty is very big. So being disloyal would definitely have me walk out of a relationship.
Okay. So disloyal is the main thing that will make you walk out of a relationship.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm a like 100% loyal person. When I'm with you only. It's like nobody else exists for me. So I expect the same. So once you become disloyal to me, then even if I were to say I'm gonna forgive you and we're gonna try to work things out, it would never be the same. So it'd just be like pointless and useless because in the back of my mind, I'm always going to be thinking you're being disloyal and nothing you say is going to have value.
Okay. So why do I feel like sometimes women take disloyal more than domestic abuse? Like it's easier for women. It's easier for a woman to leave a man for cheating than verbally or physically abusing her.
Well, you know, physically abuse is not good from anyone and for any reason. I don't condone that because me personally, I'm very fragile. So if you hit me, you don't have to hit me hard for me to really get bruised. So I don't, you know, I definitely wouldn't want to be in a relationship that is a physical one. I have never experienced that, so I can't speak on that.
Okay.
But I have experienced disloyalty. So because of that, and 9 times out of 10, you know, disloyalty is always the biggest issue for most women because it's always the first one that is, you know, that happens in a relationship because men think with the little head instead of the big one. So it's just that I can't.
You said something. You said men think with big
the little head instead of the big head.
No, I don't agree.
I don't have a little head, so I don't know.
I don't have a little head, so I don't.
Okay, Nate, you may have a big head. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I'm just playing.
I don't understand that phrase.
The problem is between most men, and you know, while we on the live, you know, I'm gonna clarify something. We don't cheat emotionally. While women, for the most part, women, when a woman cheats, she's more only emotionally attached to that person. For the most part, we don't cheat emotionally. And we want
with all of that being said, it's still hard to, you know, let me tell you something. When you love somebody, something you love, you know, you're in love with them, madly, deeply, completely, truly, and just knowing that someone was disloyal, just knowing that, imagine that person is basically doing the same thing to that other person that they would have to do to you. That should have fucked your head up real bad. It's really hard to, you know, not to affect you. And because we are emotional creatures, that tends to stay with you for a very long time. And now that becomes a problem because no matter which way the guy goes, as far as if he try to redeem himself, it's hard because just knowing that someone did that, you know, the trust, I can't say you can't rebuild it, but it's going to be a long time before you can actually sit there and really say, okay, you know, let me just try to make this work out. You're going to have a lot more problems after that than before you get to a solution. And some men, you know, when they know that they could cheat on you and you're going to stay with them, they go back and they do it again because they know, oh, she ain't going nowhere. You know, I cheated on her before and she's still here, so ain't nothing going to change. You know, and, you know, we do take a long time before we actually leave because we try to exhaust every option before we actually do leave because when you care from someone, it's hard to just walk away from them, but it's hard to stay too when you know they've been disloyal to you.
I understand. Anyway, we appreciate your call. Caller, and you have a great night. Welcome to the show.
And this is Thea, by the way.
I got you. You didn't know that?
I didn't know. I just know it now.
It's okay. I just like to say my name at the end. But anyways,
right,
I know. Nate always say, not Nate, but Fred always say Faye, but it's Pia.
It's Pia?
But it's okay.
How do you say your name?
It's Pia?
It's Thea. My name is Felicia with a PH, but I just say Fia because that's my name.
Oh, Fia, Felicia.
Yeah, I always say Faye, but Fia.
Okay, Fia. Now I got it.
I got you.
I got it.
I will say it again. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much for calling.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can call the show.
Evan's know her name so good, man. Like she's just like Pia.
Yes. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can call the show to give your opinions. That's what the topic tonight is. Very open. It's an open topic. We wanted to bring out so you guys can ask questions, tell us exactly.
And guys, don't forget to share the life for us.
Share the life for us. You know, some of the reason why you cheat. Like I said again, we working for you. We trying to make the show better for you. Like I said, we decided to make it official tonight. Starting tonight, the show's official now. Shout out to all our sponsors, and once again, welcome back to the show, guys. Yes, Fred. Palamunyo.
Yeah, man. Pour moi-même. Toby Glenn said que qui ça qu'a fait mon work out in of a relationship. For me, man, like I said, cheating definitely would make me work out. You understand?
Thank you.
But one of the most, I mean, bagay ki tune me off the most is respect. Respect, man. Like, well, people fi bat moi, man.
Ronaldo, welcome.
People fi bat moi ou pa jouer.
Okay.
You understand?
But still domestic though.
I'm do ça. Tous les deux, but plutôt moi, on va
But let me say this, man, about since we wanted to talk about domestic violence and you know, I can't stand anybody. For example, if we're to be friends and I find out you actually physically abusing a woman, I probably will never be friends with you anymore.
Me too, man.
Because I have a daughter, and I think domestic violence is something real, especially in the Haitian community. A lot of times it happens in the Haitian community, and most parents don't. Most of the parents don't report it because they don't want to. You know, they don't want their husband to go to jail. They don't want, you know what I'm saying? And it happens. It happens not just, welcome, Cindy, it's not just verbally. It's not just physically, but it happens verbally a lot, especially in the household. You understand that? And it's never good when it comes, especially if you have children. It's never good to actually, you know, having those type of conversation. Welcome, Cindy. We actually did that, Cindy, yesterday. You were talking about the Lido. We did that today. Just for you.
Yeah, just for you. We love this challenge.
It is a very important topic. It is a very important topic that we all need to talk about. We all as men, and it's happening. It's funny, you know what I'm saying? It's been happening within our generation. You know what I'm saying? Within our young dudes.
Hey, good evening. I'm sorry.
Young dudes just like us actually, you know, abusing women, and some of these women end up staying in relationship. And I think it has a lot to do, you know, with, you know, especially some women that, you know, especially some women that stay in that situation is because of a lot of these women have, you know, father issues and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I do think that we need to talk about, you know, what are the signs of domestic violence, what usually lead to domestic violence, and what usually happen, because every time, if you have to ask a woman why do she stay in a, you know, when it comes to what do they stay after something happened, they always say the men always apologize. Some of the main sign that you know, to me, I always say if a man put his hand on you and say I love you, those things doesn't match. Go ahead.
Especially in America, I believe one of the reasons women stay in a relationship is financial reason. You understand? Maybe the guy is the one taking care of the house, and she has no other place to go, and therefore she just have to accept to be abused. Let's say the guy is the one working, or the guy is the one has a better job, or the guy is the one taking care of all the bills. It just pretty much put the woman in a position.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do all the news, breaking news. We're
gonna do breaking news.
We just found out Sandudu's pregnant. Boom, boom. We go back to the news. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sandudu's pregnant with twins.
With twins. Yes.
Twins.
Go ahead.
Yeah, guys, this show is for you. If you have any suggestion, you can inbox us, inbox me, inbox Nate. Go to the page. Hey guys, Nate, something that's important. I wanna bring on here. Guys, please like the page so you can get notification when we live. Like the page and give us a review. Give us a review. Let us know what you think of the show. Let us know whatever it is. Just let us know what you think. Give us a review. And we soon to have we already have a YouTube account. So I want you guys to go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And the channel is the same as the Nate and Fred Show. So go to our YouTube channel and just subscribe. Okay, so if after the show we're gonna put on YouTube. So if you miss it or if you wanna share it with your friends, you can always do so. Yes, Nate. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. What we were saying is you were saying something.
No, what I was saying, man, is I was talking about things that make a woman stay sometimes financial reason. They just don't have the capability to take care of themselves. Therefore, they just have to accept the men to abuse them. And sometimes, man, you know, like I can say that happened a lot in the Haitian community where women has been abused sexually. Hello, caller, you live?
Hi. I was just calling regarding to domestic violence.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I once was part of domestic violence. Sometimes you know, we're always thinking like, oh my God, you know, it's so easy to leave, but
Yes.
it's like, so like you would never understand unless you were, you know, in that position to know like when to leave, because God knows, you know, I've tried numerous times to leave, but it was always impossible. Like it was always impossible until one fateful night, like I had to, like, you know, I didn't even have to worry about packing up my stuff. I just had to leave. And mind you, at the time, I lived in West Virginia in the South. So it was like, you know, it's not always the easiest thing to do.
Yes, and you know, I've helped certain domestic abuse situation, and most of the time when you ask the question, why didn't you leave or why didn't you call the cops, they tell you it's not an easy thing to do, and most people don't know it's a very difficult situation, and most people stay in it. You would ask them why they don't leave. Some people don't even have a reason why they don't leave. And you'll get a lot of people will tell you, well, you know, he apologized, because for the most part, whenever domestic violence happen, the man will apologize. The man will say, I'm sorry, I was drunk. I didn't mean to hit you. I didn't mean to touch you. I didn't mean to do this. And then they'll do it again. I always believe once a man touch you once, you know, you can expect him to hit you again. When he does it once, you can expect him to do it again. But it's never an easy situation unless you're part of it, unless you're in that situation to understand why some people don't leave. But I do agree with you, caller.
Right, exactly. Because I know when I lived there, I would call, you know, whenever that would happen, I would actually call the cops. Like, it's like I felt like, you know, my calls and my pleas, you know, it would fall on deaf ears. So I'm like, oh my God, like if I don't get out, I'm going to die. And I was there. I didn't know anybody. You know, I lived in West Virginia for like 4 years. So I didn't know anybody there. So I'm like, oh my God, I didn't have any friends. The only thing I was doing for myself is school. So I'm like, you know what, I got to continue going to school, because I know he was helping me in a lot of ways, you know, paying for my school. I'm like, this is my only way out. Like, I need to finish the school and get out. You know, sometimes we just, people who suffer from domestic violence, sometimes they just don't have a choice. I was fortunate enough, you know, to get out, and you know, so now I'm working. I'm like 100,000 miles away from West Virginia. So yeah, so that's why I was just calling.
I actually appreciate your story, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. You know, as a parent, as a son of you know, that has sisters. I'm so very sorry that you had to go through that, because that should never happen to anybody. So, thank you for sharing your story, though.
Thank you guys for listening. You guys look very good tonight.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Yeah,
I
do think that, you know what I'm saying, that you know, those are the things that, you know, we come to the show and talk about, and we people share their stories. Like I said again, a man that can put his hand on you, you know, to me personally, that's a coward. That's a weak man. That's a person that has a deep self-esteem problem. Anytime a man has to physically, even verbally abusing you, that person has a deep issues. And you should see the sign. First of all, I tell anybody, when you start dating a man, he could be the best of men. But if the man, you know, certain sign where I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do that, I don't want you to do this, and yelling at you, there's a possibility that man will become violent. And most of the time, when a man hits you the first time, he will do it a second time, he will do it a third time. If you don't get yourself out of it, there's 3 things that normally happen.
Hello, caller, you live? Good evening.
Yes.
Merci un peu.
Yeah, but I'm the my opinion. After Cali, you have to buy a keys to one part normal. On got on the baton, fils, used to mangason, Ipagasson encore. On a qu'à ok, par exemple, on est pour de nous battre ma don battre chiton. Combien fois il ou pas connaît? C'est comme si monsieur perd son temps et puis après sous lui. Pas exemple ça des gars sont pas fait. Qu'est-ce qu'on va faire? Dès justement réellement ma précision nous fait choix on y a du vraiment normal.
Merci.
On gars sont pas supposé battre parce que l'on battia via risou. Il y a autre bagaille fait ou pas qu'on est sérieux après sous. D'ailleurs puis à Amérique chaque week-end on pas aller pour chaque week-end parce qu'il y a besoin de garçon. Domestic violence.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
Okay.
And we do know, guys, this is a very sensitive topic, and we want us to be respectful for the people that's been in that situation. But we do think that those things need to be talked about. As two men that sit there, we both have daughters. We both have daughters, and I do think those are the conversations that we need to have. We need to be able to have those conversations. But go ahead.
Premier qui vient en domestic violence, vous savez ça nèg lan descend fille, il fait fille penser que fille pas rien. Il fait fille gagne le self.
Because he usually start verbally.
So il fait fille sentir pas rien, il fait fille sentir pas qu'à faire l'autre nèg, il fait fille sentir like l'idée vraiment descend fille. Et puis qu'on a là et puis qu'on a responsabiliser fille physically. Ça veut dire qu'il est casé fille mental.
Excuse me.
So il est casé fille mentally, so now il va commencer qu'on a pas casé fille physically. Right? So, quand ça vient arriver, un pile fois nèg lan bat fille ou bien nèg lan nan côté avec fille, il va fille ou fille pas vle aller, pour que ça fille pas vle aller, parce que un pile fois fille penser s'il quitte avec nèg ça, il pas besoin non plus bon nèg. You get it? So, à cause de mettre ça dans tête fille, une fille même accepter, ça veut dire nèg lan ka lever bat fille chaque jour, fille faciliter dans kailan, fille faciliter dans relation because il penser s'il quitte kailan, il quitte nèg lan, il pas besoin de joindre l'autre nèg qui peut passer nèg lan.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, sometimes it's all mental because most people most abusive, the abuser usually start mentally manipulate you before he gets physical. You know what I'm saying? He basically, most domestic violence, the abuser start mentally, abusing you, what I'm saying, by telling you certain things, you ain't nothing, or whatever the case may be, or you never find someone like me, or whatever, until he gets to that physical mindset. And by the time he gets to that physical mindset, he already makes you feel like you're so low that you can't even get a man, so you might as well stay in that situation. My advice to anybody that's in that situation, there's usually the end of it is usually someone that gets killed. So it's very important to guys to understand that if you can get away with it, if you can get away from it, do whatever you can to get away from it because it's not safe, it's not healthy, and it should never happen to anybody. I don't think a man that put his hand on a woman to me is less than a man. I think that person has a deep self-esteem issues. That person cannot, oh, you gotta go to your charger. Yeah, this person has deep self-esteem issues. Fred gotta go get his charger.
Hi guys, so I'm coming. I'll be right back.
He'll be back, so I'm taking over the show. Yes, a person that actually verbally abusing, physically abusing you, that person has deep self-esteem issues. And like I said again, a man should never put his hand on a woman. That should never happen. But it happens, and our job is to actually not only, while I may not be able to prevent it, but actually to do whatever we can to prevent it from happening, do whatever we can to make sure our kids, understand that, anytime that our children watch those behavior, it becomes acceptable to them. It becomes acceptable to them. So our job is to make sure, our job is to make sure that doesn't happen to ourselves and our children. Thank you, Mari. Thank you. So it's necessary that we talk about those things, and then some of the things. What are some of the things that will make you leave your relationship? That's pretty much what we're talking about tonight. It's an open topic, so definitely you guys welcome to call your life.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Can we say your name?
Hi. First of all, I am really feeling upset. You guys do such an amazing job.
Thank you.
Good job, both of you.
Thank you.
Put a lot of work into it, so
yes,
we appreciate it.
We've been out all day. I've been out all day, man, all day. But go ahead.
We really appreciate it. That shows you really care about the viewers. This is really a community. I absolutely love this show. And I'm very happy to see that you guys, it's important, and that makes me feel important as a viewer and as a fan. So
thank you very much. Thank you. Definitely appreciate it. Yes. What is your view on this topic?
So I was talking about the topic of domestic violence. It's such a big topic. Honestly, we can have multiple discussions about domestic violence because there's so many layers to it. And it's such an issue, especially in the Haitian community. It's not something we talk about very often. And there's a lot of elements to it. You know what I mean? You have the abuser, you have the abused, you have the children, you have the family members who are witnessing it. You have those family members who's trying to help, but then the abused go back and they give up. You have so many different things. You have resources and things that are available that people probably are not aware of. And so there's a lot. We can really talk about this topic. But what I wanted to say was that I think the biggest thing about abuse, the physical abuse, yes, and we focus on physical abuse a lot, which is really what leads to the deadliest part of the abuse. But I still don't think that's the worst part, believe it or not. I think the worst part of abuse is the mental.
I think so too.
Because that's always the beginning.
Because that person break you down mentally first before he gets to the physical.
Exactly.
Part. Yes.
Exactly. And that's the scariest part. You see, for somebody that's in an abusive relationship, leaving really is easy. What's hard is the repercussion for leaving. And what's hardest about that is the fear that you feel.
Yes.
To face the repercussion of leaving. Because you know you're not in a good place, but you're more afraid of what's going to happen if you piss this abuser off. Because if on a good day, he's beating the shit out of you, imagine what he will do when you try to leave. You know what I mean? Especially when you have children involved. So you know you're dealing with a monster, and he's built, you see a lot, and I'm not just going to say he, because men get abused too. It's not as often.
Actually, men get abused more than women.
No, I wouldn't say more.
That's not true.
Women, domestic violence is prominent. Women are victims of domestic violence more than men.
More than men,
but
yes.
it does exist the other way around, okay? But anyway, what I was saying is that the biggest thing is, you're dealing with a monster, and that monster have really established, their grip by breaking you down mentally, the control, making you feel like you're not anything, making you feel weak, insignificant. A lot of times, even economically, with like money and the way you live, all of those things are done in such a way to make sure that it's not easy for the woman to leave. You see what I mean? And so a lot of times the first thing an abuser will do is isolate her from her family, her friends, her resources, her strength, to make it easier for him to maintain control. So a lot of women that find themselves in that situation, it's not easy to leave. And so my advice to anyone, okay, if you're in a relationship at the very beginning, there's never a reason or an excuse for a man or a woman to make you feel like, to hit you, to disrespect you, to break you down, to make you feel like you're nothing, any of it, whether it's mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, it should be just non-negotiable. Even if it happened one time. If you were the man and he slapped you and he's like, oh baby, I love you, I was just mad, listen, you need to leave. Because that is, if he can show you that in the beginning, that's just the beginning.
Yes.
That gives you a really good glimpse of what you're facing.
Yeah, I always believe that there's abuse and love does not goes in the same sentence.
It doesn't.
A man that can actually, anytime that you can actually hurt someone physically or even verbally, but physically with your hands or whatever, and then you say you love that person, you're an evil person. Your self-esteem is so low that you can even accept the fact that you have a personal problem. Because I think that the minute that you even verbally start disrespecting that woman, making her feel like she's nothing, she's worth nothing, then you actually doesn't love that person, because love does not hurt. You understand?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't go together. It's a complete opposite.
Yes.
So what they're saying doesn't match what they're doing. And don't make excuses for them. If they're showing you who they are, believe them the first time.
Yes.
Don't try to change it. Don't be the hero. You have your own life to live. So that's my advice to people who are starting a relationship. Now, when it comes to people who are in that situation, the most important thing that those people need is just the resources and the support to get out. Because it's not easy.
Yes.
The fear alone is enough to keep them locked in that situation, especially if they have kids. So if you are a family member or a friend of someone you know that's going through domestic violence, don't give up on them because they went back for the 17th time. They need to know that you are there. You are that one resource that's not going anywhere. If they go back, although you may not agree, you have to understand their level of fear and apprehension for leaving. And every time they leave, they are afraid. And their reason for going back is not because they're happy. It's a decision of fear. So you cannot give up on them. Don't make them feel like, you know what, next time we both don't want to be back in our limit. don't do that. The most you can say is, listen, I'm here. The most you can do is educate them and let them know that it's not because you're not dead. It's not because it's not because it's because he needs control. He has a problem that's independent from you. If it wasn't you, he would be beating on somebody else now. Like, there's nothing you can do to fix him. You just have to save yourself. But you gotta keep talking to that person that you love to let them know that you're listening here, you're there. But if you make a decision to go back, the most important thing they need to know is that your door is always open. Because the worst thing you can do to somebody that's going through abuse is making them feel even more isolated, like they don't have the support they need. Because if they always be brave enough to leave, they need to know somebody they can run to. Somebody who comes into your passion, making the machine or cleaning while going to another state. They need to know there's somebody that's waiting for them to make that decision. Somebody that's waiting for them to make that decision.
Yes. Hello? Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead.
Don't understand the situation. They very short. Donc, quand on monte dans une situation, money be like l'hôpital et puis next is going back. And so family members turn their back, friends turn their back to you because they're like, do you know about that? So I don't know about this and about that. So, I just want people to know somebody in that situation, the fear is so real, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing that you need as someone in that situation is to know that if you ever get the bravery, you get the balls to be able to face your fears, grab the kids, and leave, you need to know you're not alone. Because the fear is greater when you feel alone. You feel like at any moment in time, this monster's going to pop up, kill your kids, kill you, and the fear of losing the kids is greater for a mother than losing her own life. If she doesn't want to die, it's because she don't want to not be there for her kids. And so you don't want to be that person to make them feel like, oh, you gave up on them. And so that's what I wanted to say.
All right, appreciate it. We appreciate it, though. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. We having a little bit technical difficulties. I don't know what's up with that.
No, we good. We should be okay now.
You should be okay now.
No. You can tell.
Is it off?
No.
There you go. All right. Is it off? Yes, it does happen. Domestic violence does happen a lot in the Haitian community, and understand, guys. It's a very personal topic.
Hello, caller, you live? Hello. 1 second. Give us 1 second. That's fine. Thanks. 1 second. Sorry, guys. There you go. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
I know. Okay? They go okay? Mange, okay, nous te environ 6 mois, ok? Mais manger, te vin pour m'avoir manger, parce que moi, te vin créer un problème, l'aime vin apprendre de manger, c'est que manger, tout garçon le dépassé, te compte battre lui, ou peut-être moi, par exemple, taper manger, fait me connaître que pas garçon normal.
Ok.
Ça dit elle arrive en pile, oui? Ça dit elle arrive en pile. Et ça que t'as pas la avec le monde?
Ça va dépendre des filles, il y a des filles, super moyen.
Thank you very much, Pierre. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ça arrive, gen fi depuis on est pas beaucoup.
Yes. But I do think the reason why I say it happens a lot in the Haitian community, because I do think people use religion as a way to justify the cause. You understand? A lot of time it happens when when people talk about it, it's like, because people so much into using religion. Most of the time when it happens in the Haitian community, it's like a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's quicker to people to say to stay with your husband than to get a divorce, because we so true not believe in divorce. So that's the reason why I say a lot of times it's happening in the Haitian community where we actually grew up accepting that behavior, because we're quick to say, well, you know, maybe you te font bagay pa treme ki fait ça fait. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you did something that, you know, he didn't like. That's why this happened. That's why, and a lot of times in the church, it happens a lot. And I'm not blaming the church, but I'm saying it happened a lot because people quick to use religion as a way why you shouldn't, why you shouldn't get a divorce, you know, why you should stay in a relationship. But go ahead, Fred.
I just would like to give that comment.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because
Because we have to be fair to our callers.
Yes.
Earlier, she was fair. Hello, caller, you live, and I'm sorry about earlier.
Yes. I just wanted to say that I don't necessarily think that it's abuse all the time. I think it's more so control, and I was once abused. I was in an abusive relationship, so it was more the control first. It was, oh, I want you to go to certain places. You can't hang with certain friends. He had a lot of money. I didn't. And the abuse wasn't all the time. It was here and there. And I stayed for certain reasons because I didn't have family where he lived at. And it was just me and him. And I was young at the time. So it was a lot of those things that came into play. And in certain communities where you grow up, you don't always pick up the phone to call the police. Number one, because certain people are raised different ways. Okay. In my community, you know, you don't call the cops on your so-called loved ones.
Yes.
You let them leave.
It is true. It is true. I do agree, because when it comes in my community, in my Haitian community, that whenever you call police for a man, it's like you pretty much dead to them. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
A lot of times,
it's his family. Yes. I'm not Haitian, but his family is Haitian.
Yes.
So that was frowned upon me, and his mother begged me to stay. I mean, his whole family begged me to stay. Don't leave him. When he did it the first time, oh, please come back. We love you as a family. He's not going to do it anymore. And I took that back. I went back. But after a while, I got tired of it. I knew I was better than that. I knew my family didn't raise me like that to stay where I'm not wanted or have somebody talk down on me, you know, all the time. So I decided to leave.
Definitely. I'm glad that you did. Man. I apologize that you had to go through that. I'm not all Haitian men are like that, so just so you know.
And I'm here to say, not all. My brother-in-law is a great man. He's an entrepreneur. He's not all Haitian men. Some are like that. We got a lot of black men. We got even a lot of white men. It's everybody. It's in all different cultures. Not everybody is perfect, but I think a lot of men struggle with that issue.
Yes, I do think a lot of times it's a personal issue. I do think, you know, for men to get to the level, he has a self-confidence, self-esteem issues. But I do think most of the time it happened is when the men started to remove you from yours. If you're with the man and he literally start to remove you from the things that you close to, I think that man will eventually be abusive. If you have a man that constantly, well, you can't talk to your sister anymore.
Welcome.
I don't want you to hang out with your cousins anymore. I don't want you to talk to your friend anymore. That person is trying to remove you from the people that had pretty much that you can run to, so he can have control of you. I do think that happens a lot, and I do think in my community, the reason why I refer to the Haitian community, because that's where I grew up. I do think in my community, it is frowned upon to call the police, because it's they look at it as such a big deal. They don't look at the abuser; they look at the situation itself, the fact that you call the police, and for the most part, especially in the it happens a lot. And when you are married, especially when you are married, it's like such a big deal for you to actually.
Oh yeah, we were engaged. We were engaged, so it was, you know, he was a person who made a lot of money. Oh, don't call the police on him. You're going to ruin his reputation. Everything was about how it looks. And then,
on him, exactly.
Everybody's going to know your business. You know, you want other women to talk about your business. You don't need to let people know that this man is hitting you. Everybody, we need to look perfect. Our family needs to look perfect. They were more worried about their family name and how they look as a family, more as in, am I okay? Or am I going to be okay? They were worried about the son.
Yes.
Rather than anything else.
And I totally agree. I totally agree with you. Anyway, we appreciate your call, and thank you for watching the show, and welcome. I'm glad
welcome
that you
to
was
this
able
show
to
and share the show with your friends
it.
and invite.
And it's very important that we talked about those topics, and especially, I'm always gonna refer to my culture because this is the environment that I grew up in, and I'm sure that's
correct. And I grew up. I'm a Caribbean myself, but just not of Haitian descent.
And exactly. And I'm sure that every single culture there's domestic abuse. But I guess the fact that I grew up in a Haitian community, I grew up into the church, and I've witnessed a lot of times where the pastor will say, well, maybe you did something. They always trying to blame the woman.
Maybe he will change.
Maybe he will change. Maybe it's because
let's wait for him.
Maybe you did something wrong. That's why he reacted that way. Listen, it's never
it was even down to what I wore or what I didn't wear or what.
Maybe the way you had your hair, maybe the dress. No, I'm gonna say this to every single woman on this live, and if they're having to, it's never your responsibility for a man to put his hand on you. It's never your responsibility for a man to disrespect you any kind of way. And anytime that happens, if you can leave as soon as you can, because do not let that person will become a devil. Because the minute that person start doing that, he's already in that state of mind. If a man physically, I'm 6'1", almost 200 pounds. So if I punch you, I punch you, that punch does not feel the same with your punch. You can feel like as strong as you want. I can take 10 punches. No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen, I'm referring to myself. Okay. You can't say you don't agree. I know how strong I am. Okay? If I punch a person, I know how strong my hands are. So the fact that I punch you with this, I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And anytime a man does that to you, you should definitely leave that relationship. But anyway, thanks for calling, Shahid.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yannick, what I was saying is, the fact that you said if a woman punches, it's not the same as a man punch. And I disagree. And the reason I disagree, it depends on that woman. Some women do karate, and some women sometimes they use objects to throw at the men. And just so
I was referring to punches.
No, women have strong punch too. It depends on the woman. Like you say, you're 6'2", I'm 5'10". So if the woman is 300 pounds and punch me, of course I can.
Even if she's 300 pounds, punch you.
It depends on how she punch, man.
Even if she's 300 pounds, punch you. A woman can be 300 pounds and punch.
It depends.
And I'm 200 pounds, and one punch will
cause
damage.
Question I got for you. Are you gonna tell me you're not going to let a woman beat you?
What happened?
So a woman cannot beat you if you're in a fight with a woman?
First of all, I wouldn't be in a fight with a woman.
No, I'm saying some women, Nate, they're strong and they can beat you.
Why would I be in a fight with a woman?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. Some women can beat you and can punch you and can knock you out. Just like a man can knock a woman out, a man can knock a man out.
It's rare.
A woman can knock you out too.
It's rare. I'm sure it happened, but it's rare.
It happens. Some women are strong,
it's rare.
And some women do karate, and some women are.
But for the most part,
I'm just saying.
But for the most part, do you agree that a man is stronger than a woman? For the most part.
I mean, this is
do
what.
Do you agree that you will build different way than a woman?
That's what they make us believe.
No, that's the reality.
It's not true. This is what they make us believe. Let me tell you something, Nate. In society nowadays, you see how strong and powerful women is, and I believe every time somebody
we need to see. Do not say is.
Let me tell you what I said.
Do not say where stereotype.
No. Let me tell you. What I'm saying. Every time a man is referring a woman like as a weakest person, I believe it's discriminating. And let me tell you why I believe so. I believe so because nowadays women do construction, women do things that men used to do, and they have the power, they have the courage to do it. So I believe physically a woman. It depends on the woman.
It's a coward. I definitely agree.
I believe it depends on the woman and the physical is another person.
The reality remains the same, Fred. The strength of a man is different than the strength of a woman. That's one thing that we have to agree with. Yes, there are some women that are strong, okay? There are some women that are very strong.
That can knock anybody out.
Yeah, they can knock someone out. Some women. But the strength of a man and a woman is still different. The fact that you put your hands on a woman, that define you as a coward, first of all. But the strength of a woman and a woman is different.
So are you telling me if a woman put hands on me, not to just work out?
What happened?
If a woman, most of the time, women is the one that studied it.
Most of the time, that's not true. That's not true again. That's not true.
You can say that's not true as much
that's
as
not
you want.
True again.
But I know a lot of times,
yes.
A lot of times, it's the woman that studied it, either verbally, and sometimes the men just act physically. Okay? And a lot of times, the woman studied physically, thinking like, oh, I'm a woman. I'm going to punch him, and he's not going to do anything. And a lot of times, those reactions are not what she expected. Because sometimes women sometimes women always play the victims. Because you're a man and they know that you might not do it, and then they can punch you. They can do
because you're a man, you are 10 times stronger.
I know, but why they know that? Why they punch you then? You know, if I'm stronger, why you go and punch me? Why you hit me? I believe, and I'm gonna say it again. Any woman that put hands on me, I'm gonna respond to you. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. You slap me, I'm gonna slap you back. Don't put your hands on me. Keep your hands to yourself, just like I am going to keep my hands to myself. You hit me, I hit you back. That's me.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't support domestic violence in
no,
any way, shape,
any way.
Now let me break it down. We don't support. I personally don't support domestic violence in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes you have to learn to walk away. I don't think just because a woman throw a punch at me that I should punch her back, because my strength and her strength are two different things. Is it disrespectful? Yes, it is disrespectful. Should it be okay for a woman to put his hand on a man? No. You shouldn't be putting your hands on my face. You shouldn't be taunting me and everything else. But my job as a man to understand that my strength is different than your strength, and I will never put my hands on you. Therefore, I will sit your ass down. Doesn't mean I won't sit your ass down. Doesn't mean I will not stop you from throwing several punches, but I will never put my hands on you, because at the end of the day, the minute I do that, I cross that line. I cross that line of part of understanding what my job as a man is, what my responsibility as a man is. Is it disrespectful for a woman to do so? Of course. Does a lot of women does it? Yes, but does not give you the right to actually react the same way. Just because a woman throw a punch at you doesn't mean they give you just because you arguing with your son and your son throw a punch at you, you're gonna punch him in the face too.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Can I tell you something?
But I don't support domestic violence in any way, shape, or form, and I hope Fred is the same way. So just because someone throw a punch at you does not give you the right to punch her back. I just don't believe it, and I don't support it. And I disagree with Fred's statement.
Nate, let me tell you a situation that happens sometimes, okay? And I'm going to be legit, okay? Mm-hmm. Sometimes women would go and punch a man, and you're trying to sit them down. And while you're trying to sit them down, and of course they use their they use their teeth just to bite you and do other things to you, right? So, or sometimes you're trying to sit them down, and when you're trying to sit them down, and they're playing the victims, and sometimes they call the police just because you're trying to sit them down, and they say you're beating them, you're the one abusing them, and when they come and everything, and then when the police come, you don't gotta go, and sometimes me. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go for a good reason. You punch me, I'm not.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I do not support domestic violence in the show, and I don't agree with Fred's statement. I strongly don't agree with Fred's statement.
You don't have to agree, but I'm just you see how you talk about your personal experience?
But well, I will say it again. I do not support domestic violence in the show. And I don't agree with Fred's statement. You have the right to walk away. You have the ability to walk away. Yes. Is it wrong to do so? Yes. Is it wrong for a woman to throw a punch at you? Yes. But at the same time, you have the ability to walk away. I do not support it, and I will stand strongly behind it. I do not support it. And at the end of the day, as a man, you have the responsibility. A woman can I know how easy it is for a woman to get to your face. I know how easy it is for a woman to make you want to react. But I know my strength. You know what I'm saying? I used to stay in the gym. I know my strength. So therefore, because I know my strength and because I would not want a man to put his hand on my daughter, no matter how disrespectful my daughter is, that I do not support that behavior. And I stand behind it. I do not support that behavior. There you go. Take the call.
Hello, caller, you live?
Hello, how you guys doing?
We're pretty good. How about yourself?
All right, good. Fred, I heard your statements, and I heard Nathan as well. Both of you are right and both of you are wrong, depending on the situation, you get yourself into. Fred, you were saying that if the woman, punch you, it's because she is capable to get one herself. But, ou pas penser que the bigger person will walk away. Gen bagay ti moun ko pa fe anko. Gen nan certaine position arrive ou konnen que ki kote sa ka arrive, ki gravité sa ka fait, ou même ou walk away. Si on leve men sou te nan cham nan, soti dehors. Al pran van dehors.
C'est pas formal.
Al take a walk.
C'est pas formal.
Li bokou ou soti dehors.
Si kou pas formal, Njo. Ça dépend de kou on bol an tou.
Fred, if you're in a relationship, you're the man. C'est men
li pou koutou, li pique, li pou...
Physical différent avec physique fiyan. Que fiyan te gen 600 pounds, ou te weight only 100 pounds. Your physical Ricky. As a man, it's worse than the women. Your punch is different from my punch. When they weigh 600 pounds. And then as a biggest person, who way better than that, who connaît qui ça arrive by, by going back and forth with her, c'est ça là pas venir abusive, ou pas même connaît qui ça arrive, nous arrive nous même moi. You have to think.
You walk away. OK? Ça premièrement, walk away là, ça va dépendre de qui j'en compte you. Parfois ça dépend de qualité pour tu pour ka walk away. Les cas pour you get knocked out, okay? So
the only way you cannot walk away if she punch you and then you cannot stand anymore.
Let me tell you something.
If you can stand up, stand up on your own, you're in the best position to walk away.
Can I tell you something? Is she my mother? Who gave her the right to put hands on me?
You're all right. That was the thing I said when I first started. Both of you are right. Both of you are wrong. She has no right to put her hands on you.
Okay, then.
The same way you have no right to put your hands on her. But at the same time, the biggest person will walk away.
Then I'll be the smallest person then.
And then you're gonna end up in jail and you have a record.
We appreciate.
Oh, you see, no. Let me clarify something here. You see what you just said? Nate. I'll let you talk. But you see what you just said, right? What you just said, it's what manipulating. That's pretty much manipulative. Let me explain to you why. You said, if she hit me and I hit back, I would end up in jail. I would have a record. But remember, she's the one that punched me first. And that's pretty much when Nate is saying he's not supporting domestic violence.
Fred, logique. Ou dit, li boku, pas vrai? Ou pas wako ou mettre li kouan. Ou mettre li kouan, your strength will be, way worse than, your strength on her, wak punch li comme la tombe. You va aller les police, c'est au cap aller. Si c'est lui qui punch you, listen. Si c'est lui même qui punch you, ou vire do aller, ou même ou vlo carrer les police pour lui, ou cap charges against her.
Ah, mais m'a fait ça plutôt.
The biggest person will walk away.
Okay, m'a fait ça plutôt. Depuis on femme bam coup m'a les police pour charge.
Exactly. The same way li carrer les police pour, the same way ou carrer les police pour lui. Point blank. Pas lever main sous lui. Li boit cool, pas supposé lever main sous lui. Même bagage, parce que moi, en plus, il a dit comme ça que garçon haïtien pas bon. Li go both ways. Ni fille, ni garçon. Pas de monde qui a droit pour lever main sous crasse monde. Fille pas de droit pour lever main, garçon pas de droit pour lever main. On a parlé de comme ça que.
Sweetheart, you say.
Fille qui prend ça. Fille qui prend ça, mon son fille. Mais gen fille qui prend ça, yo a fait toutes les bêtises yo dehors, yo accepte que pour garçon accepter aux gens lire. Garçon pas accepter, you walk away. Ou pas accepter gens fiancés, sorti. Si ou nan kalan ou fait Tintin, ou mari ou pas accepter Jean, il commence à parler Tintin, ça pas bon dans tête ou quitter Marian. Ou l'aurait nan kalan pendant la parler tout Tintin, ou continue à faire même bagalan, ou même ou pousser la faire plus bagay. Ou pas vle nèg lan virer do aller. Même j'en toi avec nèg lan tout, ou si on font bagay ko pas remet tout, virer do aller. Point blank, li ko both ways. Pas grand c'est de garçon 10 filles 10, it goes both ways.
But you say thank you very much. Thank you for calling though. Thank you for calling. Go ahead. But she did say earlier that that I was wrong. I don't support domestic violence in any way. So therefore, I don't support a woman that put his hand on a man. I don't support a woman that feels like you have to go in a man's face to get your point across. I do not support that. I do not support that one way whatsoever. And I don't support a man that feels the need to react. You know what I'm saying? I don't support a man that feel the need to react and punch back. I just don't. I am totally against that because, and I say that for many reasons. I was in that situation one time, right? I was dating this girl and I was sleeping and she was standing right on top of me, and I woke up and she's looking at me. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever she saw, and then she came. And she started the whole argument, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, da 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 da. I walked in the room. She walked right behind me. I walked outside. She walked right behind me outside. She throwing punches and everything else. And I walked back in the room. She went follow me back in the room. And I'm like, yo, listen, I do not put my hands on women. I do not hit women. Please stop throwing punches because it's not nice. And she says, pop. I just hold her hands and I say, yo, stop it. By just looking at her, I could tell the fear in her eyes. I just hold her hand and stop it and say, by just looking at her, I could tell the fear in her eyes. So I do not support it. And the reason why I don't support it because I have a daughter. You understand? I have sisters and I have a daughter. I know at any time how a woman can react to certain things. For the most part, when a woman decided, it's rare for a woman to put his hand on you. It's rare, very rare. And most of the time, when a woman react that way, it's because you did something. For the most part, is he right? Is she right? No, she's not right. But for the most part, son femme décide tirer coup ba ou, c'est parce que she probably find something on your phone or find something that you did or find something she reacted. So therefore, you already wrong. For the most part. In some cases, gen femme qui fréquent. Gan pile femme qui fréquent avec bouche. Avec yo toujours campé sous jouer, yo toujours campé sous tirer prend by sa yo. Then there are some different women that are always ready to fight, to argue. But for the most part, when a woman react that way, it's because I already did something. So therefore, if I already did something, it's because something I did. Is she right for doing so? No, she's not right. I don't support it whatsoever. But the fact that she threw a punch, that doesn't give me the right for me to throw a punch back. No man should hit a woman. It doesn't matter what it is. You understand? At the end of the day, you have to be the bigger person to walk away. You have to be. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to let you talk. You have to be the bigger person and walk away from the relationship. I have a daughter, and I don't care what my daughter did to you, okay? I don't care how she disrespect you. You do not put your hands on my daughter. Plain and simple. It doesn't matter how old is she. It doesn't matter how tall is she. You do not put your hands on my daughter, because if you put your hands on my daughter, you put your hands on me. It doesn't matter what it is, because she's a woman. And at the end of the day, why she may do something that's wrong, and I will tell her to her face, this is wrong. You should never do that. And I will raise her to understand that no man loves you if he put his hand on you. No man loves you if he touch you. No man loves you if he tell you that you're not worth what you are. Because I raised her to understand that, she's a princess. She was raised by a king. So therefore, her value system is she knows that who she is as a woman. Her job is not to put her hand on someone. Her job is not to disrespect anybody, but she must be respected. The same way I raised my son, to understand, to value and respect women no matter what. No matter what she say to you, you walk away. No matter what she called you, you walk away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't give you the right to react just because she react. But at the end of the day, somebody has to be a grown up about it, and I do not support it whatsoever. Okay, Nate, that's my personal view. Yes,
I understand your view. That's your view, and that's Nathan's view. Mm-hmm. And I, at the same time, I also would like to respect my view.
I will respect
as we are not. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
Okay. We are not playing that. I will respect. No, I will respect your view. I will respect your view. But if I'm on that show, I do not support domestic violence in any way.
No. Let me tell you. We are not supporting domestic violence. We are not supporting domestic violence.
But to say that you
let me tell you, Nick.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you. The way you are talking domestic violence, it's only against women, and I don't agree with that, okay? Domestic violence, it's against men too. So the way you are saying, no, Nick, I'll let you talk.
Go ahead.
I'll let you talk, okay? A woman should not put her hands on a man, and I stand by it. Because let me tell you, what you're doing right now, it's just like encouraging those women to hit men. Because why are you saying that? Because you said you
can't say that because I said that from the beginning that I do not support it.
Let me finish, Nick. Let me finish. Pretty much what you're saying I'm not supporting it, but at the same time you're saying I'm not supporting it, but if it happens, you shouldn't do anything. The same way you should. I'm not supporting it.
You should do something.
Okay, let me tell you what I'll do. A woman hit me. If I walk away, trust me, m'ka manjou ou bien m'rele police pour. That's it. Comme on dit pour m'lever mes sous femme,
and I will support that. You walk away and call the cops.
I call away and I call the cops and I charge you. I would charge you.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with that.
And I would charge you.
That's fine.
Okay.
I would rather you say that than say that you would punch her back. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you, if you had a son, and my daughter was dating my daughter, and your son punched my daughter because she did something to you, I will beat the shit out of your son. Simple as that. And I will wait for you to come attack me. Because what I'm saying is, I don't support it whatsoever. I don't support a woman that feels the need to punch a man. I just told you that from the beginning before I make my statement. The brother called already. I don't support a woman that feels the need to disrespect a man, to be on a man's face. It's not your place. No matter what the man did to you, walk away and do what you gotta do. You don't need to be you don't need to be, No, you don't need to be in the man's face. You don't need to be, saying those things. You don't need to curse and all those things. But at the end of the day, I don't support it whatsoever. As a man, you should be able to walk away. That's all I'm saying.
Let them walk away. Where's your phone punch me? Ou walk away? Ou me punch you back. Because the outcome would not be too good. Because let to say. J'ai 20 ans même, mon tonton Haïti, on carré le loup.
Non, blague n'a fait.
Mais ça va tout.
Moi si c'est madame, c'est madame ou créé. Il est madame.
Okay, go ahead. Hello, caller, you live?
Yes, hello?
Hi.
Hi, this is my first time calling.
Hey,
thank you for calling though. We appreciate you.
So,
hello?
You went silent.
Let me listen to you.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
now
go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
we can.
Okay. When I don't know what happened, somebody broke the girl car, and then my brother blamed it on me. He told her that I did it. So she texted me and asked me, am I gonna pay for it? I said, pay for what? I said, she said my car. I'm like, I didn't touch your car. Then I didn't never touch your car. I'm looking back on this machine, back on it. Oh, your brother told me you did that to my car. I'm like, oh, I didn't do anything. I never touched your car and everything like that. So she went in and get a knife and stabbed my brother while he was in bed. Yeah. So
Go ahead.
My brother is so like, he's a guy really feel bad. I don't believe in domestic violence, but if you wanna hate like a man, you should get beat up like a man. That's how I am. She stabbed my brother 6 times. Then she called me back and told me, you need to call 911 because I stabbed him. He probably dead. So I
feel like you're doing this scratch your tire. You're doing this scratch your car. But I'm just playing. But go ahead.
No, I didn't. I wasn't the one that I didn't.
No, I'm playing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to her car. Then she called me and told me that. So I drove from North Miami to Pembroke Pine with my underwear from my dad, from where the police and everything. By the time we get the kuilali for machine lali. So when cops came in and everything, my mother from what did you do? He didn't do nothing. He didn't even hate her or anything like that. The cops said, you could have. The cops told her that I don't tell tell you to go beat her up, but you need to defend yourself. Il dit que if you to frappe lui, ça va, nous va capable mettre en prison because she stabbed you.
Well,
yeah.
The cops, yes, he should defend herself, not hit her. He should defend himself from getting stabbed, not hit her.
Yeah, but you could defend yourself by hitting somebody.
Yeah, because si ça claim ou apparaît pour se finir la venir sous ou ballon pour faire chita.
Yeah.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we don't support domestic violence in this show, whichever way. Whichever way. Come, since Fred is next to me, I'm always gonna repeat that. We don't support domestic violence in any way, shape, or form, either from a woman or from a man, especially from my brothers. Okay? Because I am a brother.
I know. But, mesdames, je suppose que ce sont les mes garçons parce que bon garçon a pour balayer mes garçons pour fort.
Nous sommes les garçons, chérie.
Chérie.
Just domestic, yes.
Pour les mecs qui a fait plus fâché, m'a dit lever mes souffles because beaucoup j'aime faire ça. Mais bagay fi yo me fait qui a font nèg fâché, c'est chirer rad nèg. Yo gon mode kembo nan radou et puis rale rad nan chirer sou nèg là.
Yeah, you fait ça oui, c'est vrai.
Je me font nèg nèg chirer.
Chirer son chirer rad ma oui ya.
No, I'm not a bad person. I cry. You know me.
Même qu'on est pas chirer rad là. Ou qu'on est pas chirer rad là, kolte nèg là rale nan bay. Bon que ça ne filme ça dans public yo de respecte ou.
I don't. There's too many men out there for me to fight or do the kind of stuff. You know, you want something bad, I don't like it. You move on and I go to.
That's what's up. We appreciate your call, sweetie. Next time, make sure you put the guy on. Make sure you put the guy on with the machine à compter là-dessus.
Parce que quand vous êtes capable de la taille, ben vous êtes capable mon amour.
I know. It was nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna keep watching the show, okay? Is it an everyday thing?
Yeah, it's almost every day, yeah.
Okay, thank you guys.
Alright, like the page so when we live you can catch us.
Okay, have a good night.
Alright, you too. Thank you. Yes, nous pas de domestic violence boy ici hein. Depuis on monte dans domestic violence ou sorti sous show, nous pas parler avant, nous pas d'accord moun k'ap bat moun. Call you live.
Hello?
Hi.
So, Nathan, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
When the young lady that was just talking, she said, but she was talking about her brother, and you said to defend her, for him to defend himself, but he doesn't have to hit her. So how would he defend himself?
There's many ways you can defend yourself against someone without hitting.
With a knife. Remember,
no. In that situation, we're welcome. In that situation, you know, so therefore you have to defend yourself. I don't have to hate you to defend myself. Sim gareta kebe kutu anamu. That one mbap bo chansa. Can I answer a question?
No.
Can I answer the question?
Something I just noticed.
No.
Hey guys, no. Something I just noticed about you. You know what I just noticed? Maybe that's what it is. Nathan has training to defend himself.
Okay.
Based on what you do every day.
Okay.
Not everybody that had that training.
Okay.
You understand that? This is what I just noticed, guys. Nathan has training to defend himself.
No.
That's why it's so easy for him to defend himself. And I agree. Somebody might have a knife, and based on what Nathan does every day, it's pretty much defending.
No, and no. Let's not even go that far. Let's not even go that far.
You don't think that's what it is?
No, I don't think that's what it is.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. If you're trying to bring a knife to kill me, I will defend myself. Okay, I will defend myself.
How would you defend yourself?
What do you mean? How would I defend myself? I've never been in that situation. I don't know how I would defend myself, but I don't need to punch you to defend myself.
Someone stabbing you in your sleep while you're in bed?
Well, if you're already been stabbed, there's not much you can do to defend yourself in that situation.
But if the person keep coming towards you?
The person keep coming towards me?
Because she said he got stabbed 6 times.
Well,
but I'm just going to say this. I'm raising a son, a black son at that, and I'm going to teach my daughter, do not put your hand on the man first. But if you put your hand on a man and he hit you back, then that's on you. we taught our sons do not hit girls, but we don't teach our daughters not to put their hand on men. And that's where we're wrong, because it should be equal. I agree, like, I don't support domestic violence, but if you get hit, you're gonna get hit back.
No, okay, and thanks for calling. Let me clarify something. The lady said I look lost. My thing is, there's so many ways to defend yourself without hitting someone. Okay, so it's not because I have training or somehow I know how to defend myself. In certain cases, you never know what you would react. Doesn't mean that I need to. First of all, I don't need to. If you're already stabbing me, then I have to figure out a way to defend myself from getting more stabs. So therefore, if I have to can I answer the question? If I have to walk away to prevent myself from getting more stabbed, I will to do my best to run away to not getting more stabbed, because you have a weapon. I don't have a weapon. So therefore, I'm not gonna try to argue with you. I'm not gonna try to get in your face. If I have to whatever I need to do to defend myself, I defend myself. Like I said again, I don't support domestic violence. It doesn't matter the way. You understand? It doesn't matter the way. If you have a knife, I'm not going to sit there arguing with you. I'm not going to sit there trying to punch you while you have a knife in your hand. You have a weapon. I don't. So my job is to defend myself by preventing you from stabbing me more. You understand? That's just my way of seeing it. But as far as like anything else, you already have a weapon.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I would like Nathan to understand 85% of callers that just called today saying if a woman hit a man, the man should hit back.
I don't think. First of all, that's not 85% of callers. Just
most of the callers that call are women, and they said most of the women that call here, I want you to understand, most of the women that call here, they said if a woman hit a man, the man should hit back. No men call here saying that. Only one man called and saying if a woman hit him, he would hit back. But most of the people that's been calling,
it doesn't matter if everybody that call in the call and say that statement. It doesn't matter. My view is still remain the same. This is my view, okay? This is my view, and I hope every man will think the same way. You don't need to hit someone back to actually defend yourself, okay? That's just my personal view. I don't need to hit you back to defend myself. I can walk away. I don't need to punch you back. If you punch me, I don't need to punch you back, because I know my strength. Now, I mean, every man is as strong as I am, but at the same time, you have an opportunity. The first thing you can do is defend yourself from the attacker, okay? Whichever way. I don't need to punch a person to defend myself. I just think that shows weakness. If a woman punches me, I don't need to punch you back, because I know if I punch you, they're gonna have to take you to the hospital. So why am I gonna punch you? I walk away. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, whoever call.
Anyway, caller, thanks for calling though.
No problem.
All right. Yes, stop saying I'm bigger than most callers. I'm sure there's plenty of people that are big. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Well, what can I say about this, even though the topics change on us here? If the ladies want to be equal with the men when they do something wrong, we as women have to accept the fact that we're going to hit just like a man as well, because we want to be equal. So women doesn't like when they do something bad and the men have to hit them or stand on the ground. They start talking, oh, we're a lady. If you know you're a lady, first of all, you should not act like you are crazy or something. So expect if you hit a man for him to hit back, especially those who want to be equal like a man. And now when you go to the law side, it's the stand on your ground. So if you have been avec your weapons ou même comme un garçon vient venir, you need to stand in your ground and defend yourself. Doesn't matter if you know how to defuse no combat or not. Yes, Nate, you tall, you big, you strong, but there is some strong women out there. So no matter what, if you have pour ballon tabok pour virer tête you have to, because gen fi ki strong. I witnessed so many of them qui ka un seul punch quand la gon garçon à terre.
But what I'm saying, sweetie, I'm not saying it's not that justify whichever way. All I'm saying is my personal views is I don't need to hit a woman to defend myself.
Because Nate,
and no, listen to what I'm saying. And you keep saying I'm strong. I'm sure there are strong women out there. My view is women the same, and I teach my kids the same value when it comes to that. At the end of the day, I hope nobody ever put their hands on my daughter, because it will be a different story. So I will say it again. It's never right for a woman to try to defend, to try to punch a guy and whatever, get in the man's face, because you already know you can't fight a man. Stop being in a man's face. It's not right. I'm not saying that. I'm not taking out for the women, because I just think it's not right for a man to hit a woman. Whichever case, if you can walk away, walk away. If you have no options to walk away, then you protect yourself from the situation. But if you can walk away, walk away. That is my view, and I stand behind it.
I do respect your opinion, and on comprend qui sont veut dire, but majorité garçon on doit pas gagner capacité qu'on gagne. Mais majorité filles, ça nous plus gain c'est bouche nous. Et parfois bouche nous mette nous dans un pile problème. Des filles au lieu que puis autant à tout garçon pas parler, you même you parler. So as nous même cap garder, you already know yourself. You know what you can do. Mais quand pile garçon se cap garder là, qui on va connaître qui ça pour faire. You just m'arrêter là qui te fille. Dès que la loi bail en fille, en pile priorité, et puis seulement chita qui te fille faire n'importe ça vrai. Mais si c'est fille qui vient qui détruit la vie, ou même comme un garçon pour défendre tout, c'est pas seulement arrêter ou pas faire fier rien, parce que la loi couvre c'est vrai, mais monde qui frappe en vent, c'est parce que le point est qui a frappé, il a recevoir couteau qui fait le cas frappe avant. Alors ou même ça qui me dit mais toujours parler avec un pile fille, you already know you are a woman. Même si ou une technique bataille ou son fille, so, si un garçon frappe ou la frappe au pédu, alors fait respect. Mais si on fait perdre des quatre déjà en haïtien de la fête des quatre bacs tel li frappe un garçon, si on frappe au bac, pas venir dire you a lady, first of all you won. Just like the other lady said, apprendre des jeunes filles nous yo tout, petit monde nous yo tout, pas frapper messieurs, respecter yo. Non communauté noire, pas seulement haïtien, mais noirs en général, mesdames noires yo, pas respecter garçon noir, parce que ma Suzanne fait cette statistique là, mesdames yo pas respecter garçon noir, mais quand avec une autre nation yo respecter yo. Alors si pas qu'à respecter mon ensemble avec la n'importe quel bagage, même si c'était cheat on you, ou c'est battre c'est souffler t'es qu'un bel dans collet gagan lever dans les, s'il frappe ou il pas gagner ça, depuis au monde ou fâché ou perdre du temper, ou perdre du contrôle ou qu'a fait n'importe bagage. Alors, nous pas respecter mari, nous, monsieur Noyo, nous traitons des bêtises qui viennent dans la bouche, nous disons, nous pas ça, nous voulons, ou pensez, nous n'en sommes email, tout, à cause des garçons, vous êtes tout tête, on veut ou pas voulez pour le fâcher. Des gens qui fâchent la frappe, les filles apprennent à respecter, filles haïtiennes ou bien américaines noyaux, apprennent à respecter monsieur Noyo, ou après violence a diminué. Respecter mon Dieu, suspendre des sottises dans la bouche, et puis, everything will be fine. Now, my opinion based on the topic tonight, les causes dit qui sont capables au monde pour faire pour sortir dans relation.
Yes.
Ça que moi je capable dire based on opinion pas moins. Si que nous pas qu'on marier, alright, si nous pas qu'on marier, garçon tient à ce que pour faire sexe à son mariage, on a heartbeat, I will just walk away because I will say no. M'ba accepter si mon
so no sex before marriage,
you cheat ou font petit monde et tant que nous ensemble, yes, ça vraiment juste dire nous pas ensemble et va lancer ton autre fille. Ça veut dire you will keep on doing it, my pity. What by menti over and over, I'll just say man, pas de raison pour ensemble parce que si ou by menti jodi m'ba do nous by menti demain pour quelle raison pour mettre dans relation qui bâti en menti. That's my opinion for tonight.
All right, we appreciate the call though. Thank you very much.
Can I clarify something? Right. Let me clarify something. Lodine, vous dites qu'on s'en pas de respect pour fille, you want, okay? On a respect pour fille, on t'a souhaité ou un respect pour garçon même, okay? Parce que si moi-même moi dis, on vient pas vivre innocent en comme, si on femme m'abdormi ou bien femme fait un bail sous moi, pas bon coup ou bien vider de l'eau sur moi ou bien punch me unexpectedly. Si m'dou m'a react, ou pas qu'à dire par exemple m'dou un bagay, chaque action a une réaction. So si pas veut me réagir, si pas me faire une réaction pas cause une action. So moi ça me dit, chaque action a une réaction. Si pas me faire une action, si pas me faire une réaction, de ne pas faire action pour là. Par exemple, pour faire action pour là, moi m'a react. That's what I have to say. So keep your hands to yourself, just like I keep my hands to myself. We are two adults, we can talk. And then if you don't want to talk, leave me. But do not come and put your hands on me. You are not my mother. You don't know me. We just met. We have a love relationship. We are not in karate, no in wrestling. So keep your hands to yourself. Don't hit me, I won't hit you. That's all I'm asking. Don't hit me and I won't hit you. And I never put hands on a woman, and I never had any woman put hands on me. But if a woman put hands on me, the outcome might be bad because I might react.
Guys, once again, we appreciate you guys, Dawson, all the people that come in for the first time. We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys for being part of the show. Like I said again, I stand by my opinions, and I strongly believe those. No man needs to hit a woman back because a woman threw the first punch. That's just my personal views, and I'm always gonna feel that way no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So and being I mean, yeah, I understand that, Julie. I mean, if your life being put on the line,
Hello, caller, you live? Hello? Hello, caller, you live? Hello, caller, you live? Good evening.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Good.
I just want to say one thing here real quick, and this is from Nate. Nate, this is all yours, man. I'm talking to you straight up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just put yourself in a position where you're you're cornered by a female with a knife in the corner, and she already swung the knife once and caught you in the arm. You bleeding, but she's still there. And how are you going to get out of that situation?
Well, let me explain. Let me answer these questions, right? And you said it right. If I'm in a corner and I have to defend myself, okay? If you literally trying to kill me, I will defend myself. So therefore, you pass the stage of domestic abuse. Now you're trying to kill me. That's a whole different situation. Now, if you throw a punch at me, that's domestic. You throw a punch at me, whatever you get in your feelings, that's different. But if you literally put my life in danger, so therefore you pass the stage of domestic abuse, now is pretty much you trying to commit a murder. I will defend myself whichever way necessary for me to defend myself, because that stage is no longer domestic abuse. Now you trying to kill me. That's a whole different situation. So to answer your question, to answer your question, I will do whatever is necessary to protect my life, because you passed the stage of domestic abuse. You trying to kill me. You trying to kill me. You trying to kill my kids because you trying to. By the time you reach that level, then I will protect myself. Okay, I will protect myself necessarily because it's past that stage of domestic abuse. So that's a big difference. If someone took a knife, whoever you are, and you trying to kill me, that's a whole different situation. A whole different situation.
Okay, and so therefore I do understand now is that we got to clarify there's different situations every time. It's not the same situation every time.
No. What I'm saying is there's domestic abuse, there's someone trying to commit a murder. That's two different things. We can't add those two at the same time. If a woman took a knife and trying to literally stab me with it, you trying to kill me. That's not domestic abuse. Domestic abuse is when someone throw a couple punches and everything else. But if you're trying to kill someone, they're not going to charge you with domestic abuse. They'll charge you with murder.
Can I say
you understand? They'll charge you with act battery with a weapon. You understand?
Can I say something?
Yes.
Do you know?
Yeah.
There are parts in your body. If somebody hits you there, you can actually die.
For the most part, if a woman throw a punch at you,
don't underestimate women, Nick. I don't agree.
I'm not.
You are underestimating women. That's what you are doing.
Listen. I'm not underestimating.
Because you are saying women put on.
No. You trying to justify domestic.
It's not true.
I'm not underestimating women. You just trying to justify.
No, because Ned cannot be saying like women punch are not like men, because some women have strong punch. So don't be like, oh, women punch, or women can punch you. No, I don't think a woman punch can do that. I don't agree. That's underestimating women.
So let me say one thing, guys. Like, just to piggyback on Fred, what he says, like, you, like he said, you don't expect her to swing a punch as hard, or let dit la put on board this, whatever and stuff like that. But si mademoiselle la voye un coup de poing vrai, it's not how hard it hits you, no, it's where it hits you. You get what I'm saying? Not how hard, it's where. And even if it doesn't hit you to kill you, but what if she swings and her fingernails catch your eye?
Exactly. That's why I said don't punch me. And let me tell you something. Chaque monde go back to
you know what you guys doing?
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Okay,
can I say something?
Go ahead.
Gen se de parti nan corps. Si yon moun frappe ou la dan, wap tellement fâché, wap tellement nervé, ou ka fè n'importe bagay.
Let me say,
Yon moun frappe nan zore baz, j'aurais mes yeux, yon moun foun nou kout prenanje, yon foun nou kout prenanje, and then nou pal kambe, oh, bon moun kout prenanje wap kouri? Hell no.
Okay, let me clarify a couple things, right? Let me clarify a couple things for you. You and Fred that are listening to the show, let me clarify a couple things. I don't support domestic abuse. Okay? And I stand firm by it. If a man feel like he needs to punch a woman because she punched him back, you're an abuser. I don't support that, okay? It doesn't matter the level of punching that she throw at you. You should never punch her back. You should be able to walk away from the situation or de-escalate the situation, okay? So therefore, I don't support that behavior at all, okay?
Okay,
let me finish. I will allow you to talk. I do not support, and I stand firmly behind it. Okay? If a woman put your life in danger and took a knife trying to kill you, that's an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. That's not domestic abuse. That past domestic abuse. Since you had brought that up, then I will clarify that I will defend myself because I have kids to raise and I want to live. Okay? That's one thing. But at any time, if a woman punch you or a woman throw a punch at you, whatever the case may be, or trying to choke you, whatever the case may be, you should be able to walk away from the situation. Listen, let me finish.
Did you say choke?
Let me finish. You should be able to walk away with the situation without feel like you have to punch her back. You have to do anything back. Be a man about it. Be a man about it and walk away. If you want to be a grown man about it, walk away. Is it justifiable? No, it's not. It's wrong.
No, something I
want to say. Wrong. It is wrong for a woman. Let me say this again. It is wrong for a woman. It is wrong for a woman to touch a man, to put his hand on a man.
Nate,
go ahead.
You just mentioned something. You said if a woman choke you. Let me finish. Let me just say something quick.
You guys looking for low. You guys looking for low to justify your behavior.
You say if a woman.
The problem is you guys looking for low. You guys looking for low corners to justify your behavior.
No, let me say something. You said if a woman is trying to choke you, or if a woman is choking you, you should defend yourself. But listen, or you should walk away. Do you know choking could be seen as attempted murder?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Okay,
why make it? No. If a woman is trying to choke me and I cannot push her to get her off me, and you say I have to walk away, how am I going to walk away? That's attempted murder too.
Okay, guys, real quick. I think the difference is, this is where we're at an impasse to differentiate what is domestic violence. Okay, Nathan, you keep saying domestic violence. I understand that, but we need to clarify what's domestic violence. Domestic violence comes from both ends. It could be from the woman. It could be from the men.
We both know that. Okay? Yes, exactly.
Okay. So now, if a woman hits a man, it's already domestic violence. Okay.
Yes.
And now, for a man to be honorable and very, and with morals, a man who have morals and honor and very honored, where a woman hit him, if they walk away, I give that man respect. Yes, walk away and fight another day. I understand and I agree with that. You get what I'm saying? But it comes to a point where if a woman keeps coming at you to hit you, you are the victim of domestic violence. You get what I'm saying?
And you have the right. You have the right to call the cops. You have the right to walk away and call the cops.
Okay. You're already being assaulted. Yes, they say men are stronger sometimes, most of the time, than women. But sometimes it's the table turn, man. The table turns, and you end up being the victim. And you could be the victim with one swing. The woman don't have to sit there and beat you down. The woman could just have one lucky swing, and that's it. Understand that. So when we say domestic violence, let's not just use that as an excuse not to, stand up for just human rights in general. You get what I'm saying?
And I've said it from the beginning of the show. I've said it. I don't support domestic violence from anybody. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, as a man, if you can walk away from the situation, walk away from it. Just call the cops the same way if you want to get her, but you don't need to punch her back. parce que Mamzelle te pon candy, I'm gonna steal another candy from that person. To me, there's a level as a man. There's a level as a man. You should know your strength, by the way. Every man knows his strength, by the way, okay? But there's a level when it's time to walk away. When it's time to walk away, you don't need to punch her back. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like, she punched me a couple times. Then call the cops and leave the relationship. The same way that, you know, she will leave you if you abuse her. You need to leave the relationship if she become an abuser in the relationship. But no man has the right to punch a woman, and I stand by it. Simple as that. And like I said again, as a man that has a daughter, I don't support it. And I will never support it. And I'm not taking out for women, but I'm just saying, men are known to be stronger than women. Do you agree or you don't agree?
I agree with you, Nate, but you just will give me a double-edged sword now.
Thank you.
No,
wait, how?
Hold on, let me say it. You just said men have no right to hit a woman, but you said if your life is being threatened, you're going to hit a woman back to get out the way.
See, here's the problem, right? You and Fred is looking for a pinpoint of conversation to justify a situation. You ask me a question, and I answer your question honestly. If my life has been in danger to the point where you're trying to kill me, I will protect myself, because that's past domestic abuse situation. Now you violently trying to commit a murder. So therefore, I have a responsibility to protect myself. Okay? But for the most part, if you can walk away from the situation. If you can de-escalate the situation. But you don't need to punch a woman. And there's nothing you can say, there's nothing Fred can say to change my mind. And I stand by what I say.
Okay. I'm cool with
okay, on that note, I know you gotta go, but let me tell you something. Man, where is right?
Yes.
Ntame pour femme fouton garot neten. Ntame pour battre nan mon femme neten. Non, bon, ntame pour battre nan mon femme. Ton regardez, m'pa faire ça maintenant show. M'pa vinn so.
Bamzubai. First, let me say this to you. On the show, right? Let me say this to you on the show. Femme moi fréquenter yo pa jam kabata avec.
Dans la rue.
Non. Reste, tendez. Femme moi fréquenter yo. Pas gen, yo pa jamais nan bata avec.
On baton dans mon point.
Once again, femme moi fréquenter pas jamais nan bata avec. Simple as that.
Nathan. Femme fréquenter pas ka j'aime nan bata avant, mais domestic violence doesn't mean it's avec femme fréquenter, you know, from the la rue.
You can la rue. That's what you baby so sel ga what
sound from the la album ga what?
Pour n'importe raison. Pour n'importe raison you feel like.
Guys, I appreciate you guys. Merci beaucoup, brother. I appreciate. But that would never happen. First of all, I will de-escalate the situation and protect myself. I will definitely a female throw a punch at me. I'll most likely she'll you know. So go ahead.
Call her you live.
Okay, so this is what I don't understand about what Fred and this previous caller is talking about. Okay. Léon femme prend coup dans mes garçons. Est-ce que lié les police ou bien li bay coup back?
Qui j'en dis bagay là?
Léon femme bon coup dans mes garçons.
When a woman get hit by a man, does she call the cops or does she hit him back?
Lié les police.
Lié les police. Okay, so pas comprendre pour qui ça si un garçon, c'est son garçon, you know, that's getting abused and he get hit by a woman. Why can't he walk away and call the cops?
Garçon get deux options, fille get deux options too.
You guys are justifying being abusive.
Call her.
No. I already know your point of view, but what I don't understand is you're justifying, well, if a man get abused by women too, agree, d'accord. But même gens qui a dans cette situation, la police, if you being abused, let the police.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's why I think Nathan, because first of all, domestic violence is when you domestic someone and just it's not just violence. It's not just domestic violence is the person you're living with. If there's physical abuse or mental abuse or whatever, that's considered domestic violence. Okay?
Yes.
So, if you're in a situation, in a domestic violence situation, and it gets to the point where your life is being threatened, I don't care if you're the man or the woman.
You're supposed to protect yourself.
You have the right to defend yourself.
Yes.
And sometimes, under that level of duress and that level of stress, your only way to do that, to save yourself, is to knock somebody out. And if you have the means to do it, then do it. That's what I say. I don't care if you're the man or the woman.
Mm-hmm.
If your life is on the line, you have the right to defend yourself.
Yeah, you have to play.
You will die.
If your life is on the line, you have to play defense. Yes, if your life is on the line, you gotta play defense.
Exactly.
Yes.
So if your life is on the line, then there's, like I said, there's exceptions to every rule. The rule is men do not hit women. The reason why is because typically, in most situations, the man is a lot stronger than a woman.
Yes.
While a woman may punch you, you might not even feel it 2 minutes later. Versus you who punch the woman, you would knock her ass out.
And she knows that why she hit me first then.
Wait, there are exceptions. There's some shenanigans out there that would knock your ass out. And if that woman try to punch you, chances are you'll be knocked out anyway. But if you're not knocked out, you should walk away. And if you can't walk away because she has you in a chokehold, then your life is being
I have a question.
And if you can knock her ass out, you should knock her out.
I have a quick question for you. I have a question for the caller. I have a quick question.
Okay.
You said, for the most part, men are stronger, right? And you are saying that as a woman. If you know men are stronger, why would you hit them then? If you know they're stronger?
Some women don't really have the wisdom. My thing is, any animal in the animal kingdom, you don't threaten someone else that's stronger than you. That's me personally. Me?
Oh, you believe in that too?
Listen, I know men have pride, men have ego, and men have muscle. I will not provoke a man.
Thank
I'm
you.
Not stupid. Mama
Don't do it.
There are some women that do, and the reason they do, let me tell you why they do. They do that because they feel most men are raised to not hit a woman, so they think they're going to get away with it. And then they come across that one man like Fred that would knock their ass out.
I don't hit women, and I never did.
That's what I'm saying. But the rule is still the same. You don't hit women because physically men have an advantage for the most part. And I think it's just dishonorable for a man to hit a woman unless his life is on the line. If you have the ability to walk away, walk away. You see what I'm saying? If you have the ability, like your life is not being threatened, her punch is not going to, like, you're going to be all right. You take it like a man and you walk away because that's a man thing to do. But if you're in a situation where you don't have a choice, I say it's the only way out is to knock her ass out. I'm a woman. I don't believe in hitting women, but if your life is on the line, all bets are off. That's the exception to the rule.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Let me clarify something again. Okay, it's not because
guys, please share the life for us.
Yeah, it's not because I work for public office. What I stand for is because I'm raising a daughter, and I'm raising a son. And I stand firmly behind what I said. It's not because I work for public office and I'm not trying to sound cute so people can like me. I stand by what I say. You don't need to hit a woman. Like the question she asked again, when a man hit a woman, what does she do? She call the police because she feels like she don't need to respond back to it. She call the police. The first option should be to walk away. When a female hits you, your first option is to walk away. Second option is to call the police. Okay? At the end of the day, defend yourself, but you don't need to hit her, okay? And I stand firmly behind that statement. And no matter what anybody say, no matter the little tactic you guys can use, they will never make a difference. The fact that you should never hate a woman. And as a father that's raising a daughter, you should teach your kids that way. I raised my son to be respectful. I raised my son to treat his sister as a princess, to open the door for his sister, to understand that his sister is a priority. When my kids go somewhere, I ask my son to protect his sister. Okay? I don't even talk to my daughter. I'll tell my daughter whatever she needs to hear, but I'll talk to my daughter and say, "Baby, be careful, okay?" And then I'll call my son and say, "Your job is to protect your sister. No matter what you were doing, make sure your sister is protected because it is your job." So therefore, it is my view, and I stand by it. And my goal is, guys, and I'm hoping that anybody, if you've been in that situation and you're dealing with that situation, please seek help. There's a lot of help out there. There's you can call the domestic abuse line. They'll be able to help you. They'll be able to guide you on where to go. And we'll appreciate that you guys be part of the show tonight. Go ahead, Fred.
Yeah, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. And pretty much, that's the end of the show. I'm glad that you brought that topic. We were able to talk and discuss other things. Guys, do not hit people when you're in a relationship. Seek communication and seek help. If you want to, if the person don't want to talk to you, if it's better for you to leave, just leave that relationship. That's what I believe. Domestic violence, it's not zero tolerance for domestic violence. Zero tolerance. We do not tolerate it. We don't want it. We don't want to hear from it. But it happens. That's why we are talking about it. So, guys, please thank you for everybody who joined the show, guys. We do our best to give you a great show every night. We do our best.
Welcome to our new show, guys. Welcome to our new show.
Studio. We are working on it. You might say it's nice, but it's not over yet. We have plenty of things we need to add. Of course, Tamara.
We're waiting on you.
We are waiting on you.
Once again, guys, thanks to our sponsors. Thanks to our Dr. Gary Chiropractic. I'm shaking to our office lab. I'm shaking in Kissimmee, in Kirkman, in Silver Star. So already has 3 offices in Orlando. So if you've been in an accident, Sandy, if you've been in an accident, if you're in Orlando, make sure you hit me up or hit Fred up. Definitely, we can refer you to Dr. Gary Chiropractic. We want to shout out to SA Liquidations. Definitely SA Liquidations. Check them out. They're online, www.saliquidations with an S at the end.com, or they are in Castleberry. The warehouse is in Castleberry, so definitely check it out. Also, the VIP Marketing Group will be in Haiti December 14th to the 18th. www.haitidreamweekend.com. Make sure you guys come to Haiti with us. Come have a good time. Also, again, December 2nd, Miss Julie Demostene has a new movie called Abuse. Definitely, she'll be one of our guests soon once we get the studio situated. December 2nd, the movie's Abuse will be out, so make sure you guys go support it. Easy Music, easymusic.com. Wilfred, if you want to know great music, check it out. Edwin Line. If you have a business, guys, and you follow us and you support us, let us know. We can shout you out. We definitely would do so.
And of course, maybe we can be a sponsor.
You can be a sponsor.
You can be a sponsor to the show.
Yes, because the more sponsor we get, the better we want to make the show. We want to be able to have all the things that you guys want to be able to have a great show. Once again, guys, we thank you very much to be part of the show again. Once again, welcome. You see our back. You see our studio. It's pretty cool. We appreciate you guys. Okay, definitely. We appreciate you guys. We thank you for participating. Like I said again, if you guys need help, seek help. It's necessary. If you can walk away from the relationship, walk away. It's necessary that you stay away from the relationship, because domestic abuse always end up in something more dangerous. So definitely protect yourself, protect your children from it. And we stand by what we said, and we support you guys.
Thank you, guys. We love you guys. We love you. You did great tonight, man.